The time has come. 10 competitors, 1 champion. Who will be the best in the office by the time today is done? It is time for an Olympic table tennis marathon stream inside the Triple S, and it all starts right now. Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City, welcome to another edition of Stool Streams, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Alongside the Commissioner, Henry Lockwood, Jake Marsh on hand. Thanks for joining us on this Monday afternoon. Hank, we made it. This day has been talked about. It's been circled on everybody's calendars, both yours, both mine, both everybody watching at home. Will we have a new best in the office today? That's what we're here to find out. 10 competitors, 1 champion.
I do think we will. I think it's going to be a crazy day. Anything can happen. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of predictions. You know, people think you're going to win. People think Lurch is going to win. People might think I'm going to win. We're going to find out today. After this stream is over, there will be 1 champion, 1 best in the office, and that's it. That's final.
Absolutely. So you may be wondering, who are the 10 competitors searching for that best in the office title? Let's introduce you to the bracket. We're going to play it all out from top to bottom today. You see the play-in matches, Ben Mintz and Marty Mush, Hubs and Smitty, plus Hank, you and Lurch. People don't really know Lurch, so we're going to give you guys an exhibition. Those 3 matches are the 3 matches that will be involved on the Play Barstool app, a $1,000 progressive jackpot. You go 6 for 6, the cash is yours. However, those are all best of 3, the 3 matches we just talked about. After that, the rest of the tournament, it's chaos. It's 1 game to 21, double elimination though, so you still have to lose 2 games to 21 to be knocked out.
Yeah, I do think that's where things are going to get interesting because you never know what's going to happen in one game. You all of a sudden get in a cold streak, you get in your head. You don't have that second and third game to bounce back. We've seen it with you. We've seen it with Jack McCarthy. People win 1 game in 3-game series, and today that's all you need to do.
No, it's like a March Madness feel, right? Anyone can win any game to 21.
Survive in advance.
Yes, let's introduce you to the rules of table tennis here inside the Triple S. Again, these first 3 matches will be best of 3. The rest will be 1 game. However, Hank, sucker serve, see ya, correct? For the entirety of the tournament.
No sucker serve in the tournament. This is the real deal. We're not suckers anymore. We're experienced in the Triple S. You're not just going to give away a serve one point away from losing.
But the live ball rule stays intact.
Yes. I mean, that's an Olympic rule, so we got to keep that going.
And once you get to 2020, then it alternates as usual, right?
Yep.
Okay, so those are the rules for the tournament. Now all there's left to do is kick things off. We have the 8 versus 9 matchup in our first matchup of this tournament. It's Ben Mintz, it's Marty Mush. They have a little bit of history together, and here they are today in the opening round.
Yeah, Marty Mush 1-4, surprising record here. I think he played well in his last exhibition. Ben Mintz, always a competitor, always ready to do work. He had a tough showing in his last one. I think that's going to help him out today because it's probably been on his mind. He's been working on what he needs to do, watching the game film. I think he's going to come out hot here.
All right, so let's send it down the stream. PING for Ben Mintz and Marty Mush. Mintzy the 8 seed, Mush the 9 seed. The winner gets me in the winner's bracket quarterfinals. The loser will head down to the consolation bracket. But remember, this match, because of the app, we're trying to give you guys $1,000, will be best of 3. So it's normal right now.
Still 5 minutes to make your picks, by the way.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Here we go. Ben Mintz, and this tournament is underway. Thanks for joining us here on Stool Streams.
Just feel the energy in here today, Jake. People are walking around on eggshells.
I love the new surfboard.
Yeah.
High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Thumbs up. Thanks to the Jersey Shore House.
Yeah, just 100 calories, gluten-free, no added sugar. It's real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us.
Ooh, almost refreshing.
Nooners. Another new addition. We've got some uniforms for this tournament. Look at what these guys are wearing. They look great.
Yeah, as the Olympics, we're in the Olympic spirit here in the Triple S, USA. Everyone's going to be wearing different USA or Stool Streams garb. It's going to be something we do going forward. They're nice shirts.
Some competitors wearing shorts as well.
Yes, we got the sweat shorts. A little bit short for my liking, but that's the style now.
It's my serve now.
Marty's calling a timeout.
Remember, each player gets 1 timeout per match. So Marty calling his early. He's down love 4 right now.
This is the exhibition. This is the play-in round. Like we said multiple times, it is 2 out of 3. So in this case, it's smart to take a timeout there because if this was a single game elimination, every point matters.
Right. Remember, best of 3 here. You still have 4 minutes to make those picks. We're dealing with questions 3 and 4 on the Play Barstool app. Marty down love 5 right now. And that might have been one of the worst serves ever.
Fault?
No.
That went under. That was a fault, I believe. We'll check, but
That's a lot.
That can't be allowed.
No, I
did it
think
go
that
over or under?
It went under. There's no
that
way
went
that went
under,
under.
yeah.
If it's under, it's a fault.
Yeah, it's a fault. There's no way that he gets a redo on this. Look at this.
That went
Yikes,
under.
yeah.
That's Ben's point. However, hopefully the net stays intact. We don't want a loose net for the tournament.
Okay.
We got another let. A let from our official Spider. Nice to see Spider back in the black and white stripes, Hank. It's been a while. It's a nice sense of normalcy here in Stool Stream Stadium.
Love seeing Spider here in the Triple S anytime.
And I know he loves it too.
Ah.
All Ben Mintz right now. Marty's on the board.
No, fuck.
It's long. So the winner gets me
Lucky.
in the quarterfinals of the winner's bracket. The loser
I might kill it myself.
will get the loser
I might.
of Lurch versus PFT.
Very excited to see Lurch in here.
Yes.
I'm happy we got the exhibition. I do want to let people know, Jake was the 1 seed. I did give him the option. I said, do you want to be the exhibition versus Lurch, or do you want me to? So that was not the commissioner giving myself the advantage. I gave it the higher seed the option to do whatever he wanted, and he chose to have me play.
Absolutely.
Oop, 8-4.
You've
Nice
never
shot.
played him before.
Good shot,
Some
Marty.
new
All right.
juice. You've seen me play.
Right.
Plus on my side of the
Yeah,
bracket.
we always
so.
battle, man. Our game's
I know.
good.
No, we're
Pretty even.
And it's interesting
Nah, boy.
because we are
Quit hitting
13 points
meatballs.
deep. We haven't heard Ben Mintz make a weird noise yet. He usually does.
Yeah, he's locked in. Like I said, he had a really, really tough showing his last one out, and I think he really has been harping on that, thinking about it when he goes to sleep, thinking about it when he wakes up in the morning, and he's just locked in. He knows it's a long tournament. He knows it's not, winning or losing this game doesn't mean anything. You can still go in a loser's run bracket. Someone's got to come out of the loser's bracket.
Right. They'll have to beat the winner's bracket champion twice, but still a chance. That's long for Mintz. Yeah, Mintz knows he's been slumping into the tournament. He's at 500 overall. But with single elimination, he knows he's
10-7.
got to be locked in every point.
All right.
Oh, there's that weird noise. Back against the wall, literally.
Great defense there from Ben Mintz. That is a great point by him. Marty wanted that one bad.
I can't.
It's 11-7, right?
Yes, sir.
7-11. Nice serve from Marty, catching the edge.
11-8.
If I'm Ben Mintz, I'm happy to just be making contact on these slams.
And Marty misses the serve. Now, Hank, it's okay to miss the serve here and there, but when you're playing in one set, again, this is best of 3,
All right,
those
12-8.
faults can come back and bite you.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, Jake.
Oh,
my God,
an
what a
ace
serve.
from Ben Mintz.
That was the best serve I think I've ever hit in Stool Stream. That was the best.
You were saying, Hank.
13.
I myself had a long weekend in Nashville. I'm feeling like how Marty feels. I don't know what he was up to this weekend, but just from his body language, his head, his deep breaths after simple points, I can tell I think we're in a similar place.
14-8.
So it's Mintzy by half a dozen. This forehand slice into the net for Mush right now. Mush told us before this match he needs to not beat himself.
Okay.
Did that there with an error into the net. Mintzy with plenty of breathing room right now, doubling up Marty Mush. He leads by 8. I mean, Ben Mintz, look at that. A picturesque point from Ben Mintz. Now, Hank, I know early in your Barstool history, you had some history being against the wall. Maybe you can give some advice to Ben Mintz there.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically acting like the things he's standing behind, a brick wall.
Wow.
This was a slam right here from Mush. He gets it back. Gets it back again, and then this is where it gets important because he got on the defense, he got control, he gets the shot back, and then he strikes aggressively to put Marty away.
He's kind of
Great
like
point there.
a center fielder, putting his hand back by the warning track so he knows how much space he has. There it is again.
Can't get that one.
I don't even know the
Slam
score.
from
Here's your
Mush.
score. What's 18-9?
17-9 in
17-9.
favor of Mintz.
Okay.
Mintz with a hop step there as Marty was serving. Oh, and he whipped.
Didn't think that was going in. Didn't
Looked
think that
like
was
he wanted
going
to
in.
catch it.
I thought I was catching it
He's
out.
trying to hit a fucking fly there.
Let's see what we've got going on here. Ben Mintz, another highlight.
I think he
That
heard
was
you
more of
say
a
the
low
center.
light.
I think he heard you say the center fielder line and took that literally.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going to.
Willie Mays.
He put his hand
Willie
out.
Mays probably would have done a little better than me on that one.
Tried catching it.
17-10.
That one's long. Marty Mush still alive. Down by 6. Into the net for Mush. There he is, beating himself again.
Ugh.
Long.
18-12.
Nice catch by Mush. Of course, the New Jersey Jackals play. I don't know if it's former or current. I know he was invited to be on the team, but
18-13.
Good defense there from Marty. He's showing some signs of life here.
Yep.
End of this match.
oh, meatball, and he misses it.
18
Disaster for Mintz.
18-14. Letting him hang around.
Mush far
Oh,
from
18-10.
done. Oh, what a
Ooh.
slice.
Good comeback, Marty.
That was risky.
That was nice.
And
That
we've
was
said
good.
it many
That was really
times.
good.
This one is 2 out of 3, but once we get into these single games, the pressure Mintz would be feeling right now would be astronomical.
No doubt. What a point.
19.
Long from Mush, and he's down by 3, but has the ball back on his paddle.
Don't do it again.
Superb rally, and Ben Mintz uses force to have 4 set points.
Great rally by both of them. Marty just didn't want to make a mistake. He was playing a little bit strategically defensive, but
Nope.
was
it.
not enough.
21-16
Good comeback,
Mintz,
though.
but
That's
remember,
pretty
it's
good.
best of 3.
That was a really good
I'm
comeback.
So, we're not
guaranteeing
done.
2 in a row.
That was a really good comeback, though.
And if you're Marty, this
Okay.
is the game that matters most because this is back against the wall. You can't lose
Yep.
it. This is what the rest of the tournament will be like. So it's going to be interesting to see how he comes out in the second game.
So if Ben Mintz wins this, he moves on to the quarterfinals in the winner's bracket, and Marty Mush would drop to the consolation bracket, where he'd be playing for his life
I'll
in a
start
few
first.
matches. So Ben Mintz will serve
All right.
first.
Game 2.
Question 3 and 4 in the Play Barstool app. Picks are locked. We'll get those pick percentages for you as soon as we have them. Oh, a nice
Good shot, Marty.
cross-court forehand by Marty Mush.
What's with these the nice people I can't play against? Like I want to punch him in the face when I play, but he's so nice. Like, oh, good
Oh.
shot. It's like,
Oh. It's the Olympics, man. We got to have sportsmanship.
There you go, Mintz.
there you go.
1-2.
Into the net for Mush. Oh, help from the tape. And you know, Marty's been talking about it. He's not a big sportsmanship guy. Doesn't put his hand up there.
Fuck no. The net's there
It's the
for a
tournament.
3-all.
There's no love lost in these games.
I mean, you saw what Novak Djokovic did in the Olympics, so I guess sportsmanship's thrown out the window.
4-3, Marty.
These two have figured each other out. We're getting some great rallies right now, but Marty can't do that.
Marty flicks off the
God.
lights.
Ooh, God, what a crappy return. Just a little dang meatball. All right, 4-6. My serve. You're up.
Marty is gassed.
Yes, and remember, this is a marathon stream,
5-6.
so nothing can happen. Might be playing a lot of games today.
Whoa, nice shot.
There it is again. Nice shot.
6-7.
Into the net for Mush.
7-all.
7 apiece. Second set.
Yeah, I think for Ben Mintz, too, this game's really important because it is a marathon stream. You're going to have to play a lot of games. In this situation, you want to just get it done early. Move on.
There's a slam from Mush. He's utilized that cross-table forehand a lot.
9-7 you.
Certainly comfortable in it.
Yeah, he was sloppy to start the game, but I think he's really found his stroke here.
I'll tell you what, Mintz is giving him a lot of meatballs, and Marty is connecting. He's daring him to hit those.
Serve return is not good right now. $10-8.
Just missed there.
Long.
I always just blow my lead.
It's interesting. Every time Marty misses, he just looks up. I don't know if he's asking for help upstairs, but oh no, meatball.
He thought about that one too much. I've been there before. As he was approaching it, you see the ball high. You know you have to slam it. You think a little bit much. You hit it in the net. Throws a dart. I think he got a 3, though.
All right, 10 off.
17.
All right. 17. All right. It's a good throw.
Not bad.
I love the bitch slap.
10-11.
Some microphone issues here with
Yep.
the Mintzinator.
Fans deserve to hear every grunt that man makes. So
Got to give the people what they want.
I mean, Marty's doing a Ben Mintz impression right now. He's
10-11.
He's breathing like he just ran a marathon.
yeah,
So bad. 10-12.
that's long.
11-12.
In the first set, Mintz controlled for the majority. Marty went on a run, and then Mintz held on 21-16.
11-13.
Here it's as even as it can get.
Ow, 14.
That's short.
Too many meatballs. Got to be more aggressive.
Meatball Mintz, they call him. Nice rally. No help from the net.
Point.
Been impressed with Mintz's defense, though, despite that lost point. He's been hitting some good returns.
Wow,
Starting to get away from him,
Marty,
though.
big lead now.
Yeah, Marty up by 5. Still needs 5 more to cross that finish line, though. Oh, he catches the edge. No hand up for the apology. Marty Djokovic, they call him.
Exactly. Meant to hit that.
He said he meant to hit that, so yeah. It's not a mistake if you meant to do it.
Fair enough.
Fudge.
I don't know.
Mintz with a
18-11.
fudge. Love it.
You like fudge?
It's going to be a hot take, but I'm not a chocolate guy.
All right, 12-18.
Wow. I don't like
Yeah.
fudge either, so.
Okay, fair.
I don't really like dark chocolate either.
Yeah.
Only like chocolate peanut butter, Hershey's Crunch.
By the way, the margin of victory in this game alone is question 4. That's at stake right now. 5-8 was picked by 58%.
Oh, come on. 13-19. Needed that one.
13-19. Long, and it's 7 set points for Mush.
Mintz almost just gave away the game there. He kind of was very lackadaisical with that last point.
14-20, yeah. I mean, can't be lax in the tournament. And by the way, Marty Mush in a sweep was the most popular pick. Already eliminated. 30% of you picked that.
Pick me to get swept?
Picked you to sweep him.
Oh,
14,
that's
20.
very nice of them.
So it's 14-20. And that's it. 21-14 Marty.
We go 30 every
So
time
we go to
play.
our third set.
It's the third time Marty and I have played, and all three have
one
gone
game
3
to
games.
21. Winner to the winners bracket quarterfinals. Loser moves on to the consolation bracket. Hank, what are you looking here in our winner go home? Winner go down to the consolation bracket game.
I got to see Mintz kind of get his head back in the game. At those last few points of the last game, it was almost like he knew he was going to lose. He kind of conceded the game, conceded the match. We're going to see if he can get locked back in it and geared back up to that first game. Marty came out slow, but I think he's found his stroke. He's found his game. Right now, he's got all the momentum.
Absolutely. So that was a 21-14 game, 5-8. 58% of you correctly picked question 4. If you're wondering, 27% have been Mintz 2-1. 27% also have Marty
you got to mean business.
2-1.
Had to
So
go backwards hat game 3.
which 27% of you will stay alive in the quest for $1,000 here in the Triple S
shot.
today?
I think I got Marty.
You got Marty here, Hank? He's got the momentum, that's for sure.
Oh,
Ball's up somewhere on the
I got
right
one right here. Here you go. All right, one of you. One on.
I'm impressed by the length of some of these rallies from both of these guys.
Yeah, Marty, like I said, he's not playing necessarily aggressively. He's more, playing it to Mintz's paddle and making Ben make the mistakes.
Back against the wall once again. And he's not only against the wall, he's slapping it with his open hand. I don't know if that does anything.
He hits the wall after he hits the ball.
2-all. 3-2.
All right, let's pause here. Let's see what Ben Mintz is doing with his back against the wall, literally.
He's going to worry about this hand, too. It's, like we said, a long day. You don't want to break your hand in the first match.
Right. Look at that left hand. He just smacks it. After every hit.
3-2.
Let's work.
Ooh, he fooled him there with the serve.
4-2.
Long for Mintz.
Unforced error.
Misses once again.
Calm down.
There he is talking to himself.
4-all.
Someone who's a bit of a mental case myself, that's usually a bad time.
5 more. Usually what?
That's long. Mintz by 2. Third and final set.
So bad. Why did you let
This poor brick wall hang.
Thank God it's real brick, otherwise might break.
Just shows how strong Ben Mintz is. He's
what a
returning
return.
these. Oh my! He did all he could.
Notice how I beat the shit out of him with no wall. The wall is his friend.
You're right.
Shit.
7-6.
Yeah.
that what you got?
Exhausted. We're going to need to wash these shirts.
I mean,
We got to put an over-under how many wall slaps next time.
potentially to play Barstool app contest in the future. Long.
Just missed there.
All right. All right.
Marty misses.
Needed that.
What do you think? Is it a risky strategy that Ben Mintz is basically daring Marty to beat him because of all these meatball
It
opportunities?
seems like they're both doing that. I do think in these situations as a player, sometimes you get in your head if you start missing aggressive shots. You
Right.
just want to get it over. You trust your defense. And it's easier to lose knowing that they beat you than you beat yourself.
Fair enough.
Yes.
There it is, another miscue from Marty Mush.
10-8.
Losing it.
Marty losing
Every time.
confidence. Nice backhand for Mintz.
Oh, I didn't think I was going over. 11-9.
What am I doing, dude?
This match is really setting the tone for the
So
tournament, Jake.
fucking
This
dumb.
is anyone's game, anyone's match.
Every set has been tight, including this third and final. Marty not happy. Mintz leads by 4.
Ben Mintz is a runner. Marty Mush is showing some stamina problems. Is that going to be a factor?
Catches the edge. So does Marty. Nice ball placement. Meatball. Almost got it over.
I thought I had that.
Uh-oh.
It's all right.
Just missed there. This is a key service point here for Mush.
Last one before he hands the ball over to the other side of the table. And it's into the net.
13-12.
A chance to tie it up. What defense,
Yes.
and Mush misses.
Benny Meatballs, Mincy Meatballs.
Gotta make him earn it, though.
Barely survived that one. He gave Marty 4 meatballs up on a sub roll, and Marty couldn't finish the whole thing.
14-12.
Wow. Credit to both of these players, laying it all out in our opening match to set the tone.
Oh,
Mintz
14-13.
can't get that one to go.
14-13.
And it's 14-13 in favor of the Louisiana native.
14
And
all.
we're
Good shot.
tied at 14. Again, the stakes
game.
are huge. Winner
Good game.
remains in the
Crazy
winner's
game.
bracket. Loser will face elimination in their next match.
There you go.
Nice
Way to rip one.
cross-court backhand for
15-14.
Mintz, who takes the lead back.
Oh,
He
15
misses there. It's 15 all. Service Mush. You hear that music, you know things are getting real. Oh, help from the tape.
Good shot, Marty.
He needed it. He got it.
Not an ounce of sportsmanship in sight on that one.
Nope. None whatsoever. Gets the meatball to go. Mush has the momentum. A lot of work to be done, though. It's crunch time for both of these players. He misses into the net. 17-16. Misses again. 17 all.
That's why we play all those practice games, Jake. It
Okay.
all comes down to this.
A rally. Into
come on.
the net. You know what they say, Hank? This is August.
That's what they say, Jake, for sure.
Oh,
Oh, wide ball roll! Put his hands on the table. That's a DQ'd point. That is Mintz's point. Oh my goodness.
Can I just ask a question?
Unbelievable.
He could have went around, Hank. He
But-
could have went around.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did my hand hit before it hit his side?
If your hand hits the point during the active,
That's fine.
as the point's going on, if your hand hits, you're
Yeah.
DQ'd.
Did you even hit the ball?
No.
Yeah, so you would have had to hit
Do we
it
need to
back.
have a replay?
No, but it landed on his side without my
No, you got to touch it.
I cannot believe this just happened. And this
So
close
he
to
could
the
have
game,
went around that right side.
Ben Mintz was furious with himself, and all of a sudden he gets the gift
I was
from the
fucked
Stool
anyway.
Streams gods. That is why we play the live ball rule.
Nice.
The moment your open
Unbelievable.
hand touches the table during a point, you're DQ'd.
1917.
Wow.
Talk about a momentum shift.
Long.
1918.
What a response from Mush after that controversial point. Oh, Mintz! Mush, though!
Point, Mush.
19 apiece,
Great
third and final set.
Great point, man.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Yes.
Such a close game, Jake.
It's my
Marty
serve.
misses. It is Ben's serve. Remember, this is the first action where sucker serve's not in play. You do not get a fault. 2019 match point Mintz. He misses, though. Now we alternate.
Yep.
So Mush,
We just
Mintz
alternate
win
every
by
serve?
2.
Every serve we alternate?
Every serve, win by 2. No sucker serve. And he misses! Oh,
This is my serve
no!
now.
One of the
match point.
biggest faults in Stool Stream's history. Match point Mintz.
That was so bad.
Wow.
I actually might kill myself.
And that's it.
come on.
Ben Mintz survives and moves on to the quarterfinals.
What a first game, Jake. I cannot believe that Stool Stream's roof came into play. Marty fought all the way back to tie it up, all just to do a fault on his serve. There's no sucker serve. Not that it would have mattered because it was 2020, but wow, what a first game in this tournament.
Woo! That's a way to set the tone.
Yeah.
Electricity.
Ben Mintz is fired up, and here comes Smitty, here comes Hubs.
Congratulations. Look at that. But for Marty Mush, you got a rebound. You're not eliminated.
No, you're not eliminated. You played well. You played bad in the first game. You were out of it. You found your game. You got it to a tie game in the third game. You showed a good performance. You just got to try and forget about, I mean, and the thing is, when you have a live ball rule like that, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That's just the
It really tests your mental game.
the
'cause you
triple
gotta
S gods
Keep going.
coming right at you.
Wow. Let's get to a Roman swipe of the match. I mean, Hank, this is an easy choice. The live ball rule coming into play during a pivotal portion of this match, late in the third set.
And I think the thing you want to look at Ben Mintz's body language. He hits it. He's so mad at himself, and then boom, like a cloud from the sky, the ball comes down, lands on the table. Great call from Spider. He was all over it.
No doubt about it. Marty
Oh.
Mush, he could have went around to the right. That would have been legal.
It's just one of those things where it's hard to think about in real time.
No doubt. Got to be ready for it. That is your Roman swipe of the match presented by Roman. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about thinking about table tennis doesn't always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes. The secret to longer lasting sex. Go to GetRoman.com/dreams. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/streams.
Smitty is already getting into the mental games. He's not even trying to warm up with Hubs.
Well, you see Smitty and Hubs. Let's take a look at the updated bracket. One match in the books, and it was a fantastic one as Ben Mintz edges out Marty Mush. He moves on to play me in the winner's bracket quarterfinals. So you see Ben Mintz. It's chalk to start off. Now we shift our focus down to the bottom half of the bracket. Jack McCarthy is eagerly awaiting his opponent.
Yeah, Hubs and Smitty. I mean, Smitty's mental games that he's playing right now. This is the stuff you love to see in the tournament. Just not going to give Hubs an inch. Doesn't want him to be ready. Not giving him any warm-up. And he's ready for war. Smitty is a competitor. He lives for these situations. I'm very excited to see how he steps up and how he plays in this tournament.
So you see Hubs versus Smitty. Let's break down the tale of the tape between these two competitors. Hubs, of course, the stigma behind his game inside here in the Triple S is that he's better than his record, Hank. 3-11. However, he's had a tough strength of schedule.
Yeah, he has played some tough matchups, although everyone that's played plays tough matchups. He is definitely a dark horse for a loser's bracket run. He wins this game. He makes it out. I guess he would have to lose first, but still, I think he's one of the dark horses here in this tournament.
So Smitty, meanwhile, the 10 seed, he feels like he has something to prove because
we have to get to PING. You can't just hit the ball. Okay.
All right, so PING. Smitty not cooperating right now.
Okay, cool.
It's a new paddle, Hubs.
Yeah. Great.
All right, so Smitty will serve. This is also best of 3, by the way.
Yep.
It's still part of the app. It's questions 5 and 6.
Ready to roll.
And we're
see
off.
what Smitty's got.
Oh, that's the live ball rule as well! It went over! It hit the net! Point Hubs!
1-0.
What a start!
I think we've had maybe one live ball rule in a year of Stool streams. We've had 2 in the last 10 points.
The replay here.
Spider was right on top of it. It was right in front of him. It went over to Smitty's side. Look at it.
That's how long it was in the
side. Slow-mo. Ball in the air goes over. Hub starts up 1-0.
It's tough.
What a start. What a start today.
That just shows all the competitors today. The point's not over until the ball hits the ground. Wow. I didn't think we'd see that. 2 live ball rules in what, a separation of 5 points?
What the fuck is this?
Meanwhile, we've probably seen, you're right, 2 or 3 in a year.
This is August. You said it.
Yeah.
2s.
Yeah. 2 live ball rules in 12 months, 2 live ball rules in 5 points. Anarchy, no. Just the triple S.
2-3.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah,
Strong.
Thanks. All right, let's get to our keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer as Hubs catches the edge there. What do you see for your keys here, Hank?
Smitty's the lowest seed in the tournament. He's got to shock the world. He's got to use that chip on his shoulder. He's playing the mental games already. He's not giving up an inch. He's not speaking. He's not doing sportsmanship. He's just staring at Hubs right through his soul, doing his classic paddle flips. And just, he's got to shock the world. And Smitty, if there's anyone that can do it, it's Smitty.
3-5.
And for Hubs, you got to finish the season with momentum, keep it going. You know, prove the haters wrong. You're 3-11. You think you're better than the record shows. And this is the tournament. This is when you show it.
4-5.
He's like a 12 seed that makes it to the Final Four, or he wants to be.
Of course, UCLA was an 11, Final Four. VCU an 11, Final Four. It's happened. Why not Smitty?
6-4.
In fact, I know Smitty's a Philly guy. You go back
the
to
ball
2013 Sweet 16. The LaSalle Explorers made the Sweet 16 as a 13 seed. So
Southwest Philly floater.
exactly. Underdogs from Philly are capable of making runs, was my point.
Yes. Who could forget Rocky Balboa?
Yes.
7-5.
Philly icon.
Get the ball up. This fucking spin.
I don't have the exact stats, but Hubs has hit it into the net at least 5 times out of Smitty's 8 points.
And Smitty with some help from the tape. That Smitty smirk always seems to come in play.
I love the lack of sportsmanship. I know you're probably sick to your stomach right
yeah.
now with the players not putting a hand up, but I love it. That's the type of tenacity you want to see on a Stool Streams tournament day. And there's Hubs
Can't elevate
in
that
the
serve.
net again.
What is it? 10-5. Okay.
Remember, it is best of 3, this set, this match, so not exactly panic time for Hubs.
Fucking Smitty.
On the Play
6-10.
Barstool app, tracking questions 5 and 6. Question 5, the series score. Hubs 2-1, the most popular pick at 34%. Hubs in a sweep at 26%. Not a lot of Smitty believers. Just 24% having 2-1 and 15%
That's
have
3.
a
That's
Smitty
3
sweep.
goose points.
That's how many rims LeBron saw that night.
8-10.
3 goose points.
Into the net. Here comes Hubs, a chance to
9-10.
tie.
10-10.
And he does.
Game to 11 here. I am very excited to get me and Lurch's exhibition over because once these single elimination games start,
It gets intense.
it's going to be chaos.
Yep.
This right now would just be edgy.
Come on!
Hold on to your butt stuff. And Hubs has gone on a run here.
Yep. 6 love
12-10.
and make it 7. Ooh, an interesting ball retrieval there. He doesn't give it to him. He makes him fetch it. What do you think of that, Hank?
Again, I love it. I love the tenacity. I love the intensity. Don't give up anything.
That's
What?
a let. That's
Is
a
that?
let.
Okay.
It
Couldn't tell if it
was a weird spin, but it was a legal serve. We'll redo it. Nice cross-court shot there from Hubs.
Spider just almost assaulted Smitty with the ball there. He's trying to do his job, being helpful. Smitty was not ready for it.
Oh, and now Smitty catches the edge.
A goose point, if you will.
Yes. He'll take it,
13-12.
though. Hubs leads by 1 point. Hubs by
14-12.
2.
Ow. Horseradish.
Horseradish. Interesting word to say here. This is
Getting away from Smitty a little bit here.
16-12.
Remember, it is best of 3.
Ah! 16-13.
What were the stats you said?
So 2-1 Hubs, 34%. 2-0 Hubs, 26. 2-1 Smitty, 24. Sweep Smitty, 15.
13-17.
Remember,
Relatively even.
Yep. Question 4. Oh, nice dig there from Smitty. Can't respond. Question 6 is where you make your money, though, because that's the total points in the entire match. 100 on the dot. And it's popular at 8%. That is the preset number, so I feel like that's the most popular one every time, but it's possible. We go 3.
Smitty's got to lock in here if he wants to win this game.
Oh, 6 set points Hubs.
That backhand spin on Hubs' backhand is giving Smitty a lot of trouble.
Remember, no sucker serve, but it's back on Smitty anyways.
Yes!
And that's it. So 21-15 Hubs. Job's not done yet, though. They switch sides, and Hubs is 1 game away.
When you have as many mistakes as Hubs had in that game, to win it, I think is a big, big relief for him. He had at least 6 shots into his net, but he figured it out at the end.
Good to go?
Yep, you're good.
Time.
Timeout.
Balls literally in the air.
I don't know about the sportsmanship on that. I mean, was it midpoint? Is that a sportsmanship? I don't know what the rule is there, Hank. What do we think?
I
It seems
returned
to be
it.
it was granted.
I returned it, so it's my point.
What?
No, it's certainly not Smitty's point.
And Hank said time as well, so that's what I went off of, not you, you buffoon.
That's Hub's point.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's
So
why
timeout not
point.
You
granted.
served it and then you called timeout.
But I still returned it.
I'm
he's
gonna-
rule.
So
he-
even if the ump says
he's wearing stripes. Respect the
I'm
stripes.
gonna-
if the ump says like
What?
Let's work.
1-0.
1-0 Hubs.
Go.
Let's go.
So the timeout was not granted.
I'm about to serve this. So if
but
you're not
I
looking,
still
it's just
returned it,
idiots.
even though it wasn't granted.
Smitty's making a
Let's
good
work.
point there.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You said
Lockwood.
time. I went off Hank.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
just said
another
time.
look at
Things
this
were
replay,
stopped.
because Smitty's right. Technically, if you're not going to grant the timeout, and he did return it,
Should be my
I
point.
didn't
should be
still
a
have a
let. It would
timeout. I
be a
didn't
let.
charge you a timeout.
He makes the rules.
so let's see.
Ball in the air. There's
I
the
haven't hit the
timeout.
ball. I haven't hit the ball, and he's speaking. So
Let the
Hank?
jury decide.
he did.
I returned it.
Stripes
though.
literally said 1-0.
But I returned it, so it should be null and void if anything.
What's the ruling?
All right, whatever. Let's take it from the top, 0-0. But
right.
let's work.
So
Let's go.
timeout
Do I
not
have my
granted.
timeout?
You has
You
your
have a
timeout because
timeout.
there was
Both
no
players
point.
have timeouts.
Okay.
Maybe be a little bit more of a sportsman. Let's go.
I'm
Why
about to
don't we
serve
say
this.
once the ball's
Timeout.
in the air, the point? Okay, there it is. Once the ball's in the air, Hank, I think that's safe to say you can't call a timeout.
Smitty's pulling out all the stops here. He knows he's got
You
to
have
get a
like
mental
no more
edge.
stops after this.
He's got a mental edge on him. Hubs is definitely clearly rattled. We're
All
going to
right,
see how
time
this
in.
works.
Let's go.
Hubs looking for the sweep. Help from the tape. That was 2 bounces.
4. It's 4 goose points.
1-0.
Goose point, as he says.
Good shot. 1-1.
There's sportsmanship.
Reluctant sportsmanship, I was going to
Yes.
call it.
2-1. 3-1.
Ah!
1-4.
Charlie, my haze.
1-5.
Hubs likes to get low on some of those backhands, but to his credit, he returns them quite often.
Yeah, and he plays deep. Hubs plays deep away from the table. Those can make it a little bit harder to hit for his opponents.
Ah!
Whiffs there.
2-6.
Is that the Aaron Judge? You piece of shit.
Oh.
While we're on the topic of the Yankees, caught up with
2-7.
Smitty before this match, and I quote, Smitty said this, I quote, "Yankees suck the sweat of a dead man's balls." I was hesitant on saying that, but Smitty's like, there is no cursing in
my
it. So I'm
turn.
like, you're right, no cursing. But that was a quote. I didn't say it. Smitty did.
How would a
That's
dead man
7-3, by
sweat,
the way.
though?
It's 7-3. It's 7-3.
Riddle me
I got
that.
you. I got you.
I don't know. I guess that's
There you
just
I'm
Smitty's
here.
mind games once again.
Mind games getting the correct score?
I don't even know how to respond to that. Here we go.
Hubs, meanwhile, he was confident heading into this when he knows his game's in a good spot.
8-3.
But you never know what's going to happen when you're playing one game. But this, of course, best of 3.
And the winner of this moves on to
Face Jack McCarthy, the 2 seed. The loser will move to the
9-3.
loser's bracket to play the loser of the match between me and Mintz in an
Hubs
elimination
getting
match.
aggressive, putting him away there.
10-3.
I think either of these guys could give Jack McCarthy a run for his money.
Yeah.
Get that down.
A little aggressive, but he has some cushion to
10-4.
work with. Leads by
hit, sweetie.
6.
Where'd he go? 4-11.
Getting away from Smitty here a little bit. Oh, and Hubs is starting to play real aggressive. He's locked in right now.
Hubs tripling up his opponent right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Trying to sweep and remain in the winner's bracket of this tournament.
Sorry. You had 2 bounces to catch it.
One bounce, one goose. Addition.
Yeah, is that
Mark it.
correct? We sure that's correct? Don't you have 7?
Yes.
Am
How
I wrong?
about that sportsmanship?
I've done it
Yes.
twice.
He's
Hubs credits Smitty with a point.
Done it twice.
Classy.
13, I think it's
Class-
13-7.
Classy
Pretty sure
move.
right. Yeah,
There you go.
pretty sure.
All right.
You had no idea.
Well, I mean,
Bumbling idiot.
I think it was 11-9.
Smitty just trying to make up scores.
Get that down.
That's how you return a pass.
13-8.
You want to let Smitty back into this if you're Hubs too. You want to just try and put him away,
15-8.
take the advantage. Don't let Smitty back into it because anything can happen.
Hubs trying for the sweep. Again, winner gets Jack McCarthy.
15-7.
This is there. Nice spin from Smitty. He thinks
Not
that
even
one caught.
close.
It was not close.
1
We're not
mile
even going
out.
to
I've
waste
given
our
you 2
time
points that you didn't even
with
know
the
you won.
replay here. It was not necessary.
Nope.
Misses the serve. Time running out on Smitty.
That one hurts.
A whiff. That's an ace.
And Aaron Judge there.
We've seen a actual ace in both matches today so far.
Well,
you go.
Giancarlo and another
Thank you.
whiff.
1911. Remember, no sucker serve in this tournament.
Will help from the tape. No respect shown.
And it is 8 match points. No sucker serve.
No
Hubs' serve. No sucker serve in the tournament. You can't miss, by the way. A fault to fault. 2012, Hubs.
Great movie.
And that's it. Hubs moves on. We've got all chalk in the winner's bracket. Takes down Smitty, who moves to the consolation ladder coming up later this afternoon. Nice performance.
It was a good performance from Hubs. He showed it. I think Smitty played well too. If he's, if you're Smitty, you're feeling okay about yourself, and you just got to lock in, get ready to make a run in the losers bracket, and just remember that from here on out, after me and Lurch, every game is one single game No double elimination or no 2 out of 3, just pure focus.
Absolutely. Let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. For the second straight match, we have a live ball rule come into play. How about the very first point of this match? Keep an eye on the high noon logo on the left side of the table. You'll see Hubs go high, ricochet, low, hits the tape, goes over, and that was Hubs' point to start off. So congratulations to Hubs, the 7 seed. He moves on and has a date with Jack McCarthy in the winner's bracket quarterfinals. Meanwhile, Smitty, he moves down to the loser's bracket. He will face the loser of me and Mintz coming up shortly here inside Stool Streams Stadium. Let's take a look at the updated bracket. The play-in round is complete, and we have all chalk. The 7 seed Hubs, the 8 seed Mintz all move on. So Hubs and Jack, me and Mintz are now the completed matches. Meanwhile, down low, Mush and Smitty are still alive. They just have an uphill battle in this tournament. So we'll have the winner's bracket for you coming up later. But still, we have some business to do for you at home. We have to decide if somebody is going to leave this broadcast with $1,000. And that brings us to our third and final match on the app. 2 out of 3. Hank versus Lurch. You may be wondering, who is Lurch? I've only seen him one time. You go back to October, he and I had an awesome table tennis match. I did come out on top, but Lurch is a very good table tennis player. He's the 4 seed in this tournament. Hank, of course, the 3 seed. And remember, this is an exhibition. We needed 3 matches for the app's sake. So Hank and Lurch are about to go to battle for the first time ever against one another. But remember, this is 2 out of 3. It's not really a pressure situation because there's nothing on stake in terms of the bracket. So it's Hank and Lurch. Hank, of course, has plenty of experience. He's played the most matches out of any competitor in this office, 28 of them, and he's won 16. Meanwhile, Lurch still looking for his first career win inside Stool Stream Stadium. Lurch, of course, the 4th member of the 4Play podcast. Big tennis guy, big golf guy, and he is a very good table tennis player. He'll have PFT Commenter in the quarterfinals coming up shortly. Hank, meanwhile, has Frankie Borelli in the 3-6 matchup coming up in a little bit. An interesting thing about Lurch is he plays with the wooden paddle. You can hear that clanking as we welcome up Ben Mintz to the broadcast booth. Ben, first off, congratulations. I'll see you down there shortly in the quarterfinals. What do you know about Lurch's game?
Man, I really don't know anything, but he has a good reputation. I've never seen him play, but the fact that he's got a pretty good seed here. I mean, he's obviously got some respect. Look at him warming up. I mean, the man looks like he knows his way around a table tennis.
No doubt about it. So Hank and Lurch, 2 out of 3. This is an exhibition. After this, we will have a survive and advance 1 game. Lurch needs a few more warm-ups. Remember, it's been 10 months since he's been inside the Triple S. October 15th when we played each other.
Wow, I wasn't even at Barstool.
You weren't even here
I wasn't
yet.
even at Barstool yet.
That just shows how long it's been.
Yeah, it feels like I've been here a minute.
Yeah. So
This should be a heck of a matchup, though.
No doubt about it. Lurch, the 4 seed.
Wow, Lurch is the 4?
Lurch is the 4. He has got PFT in the
PING?
quarterfinals.
Okay, so this is a 2 out of 3 exhibition.
Yes, this is an exhibition.
So is
Hank
this for the
has-
play Barstool?
Correct. To finish up the play Barstool, this match decides if we have a $1,000 winner.
Oh, wow.
All right.
All right, Hank to serve, 2 out of 3 exhibition.
0-0.
Lurch goes strong out of the gate.
Lurch looks like he's playing, looks pretty aggressive.
1-0.
1 love, Hank. That's a let.
1-0.
Benjamin.
You hear him say Benjamin.
2-0.
Makes me do a double take.
Yes. Nice backhand by Hank.
Oh, come on, man.
Too strong. First ever meeting between these two under the bright lights
2-1.
of Stool Stream Stadium. It's a 2 out of 3 exhibition.
2-1. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on.
Hank misses.
Watch your other hand.
Kind of feels pretty intense for an exhibition match.
You see Spider give a warning to Lurch. When we played, he had a
God,
few
screw me.
violations of the open hand. We saw that in your match with Mush.
I
If your
touch
open
the
hand
table all
hits
the
the
time.
table
I had big
while the
problems.
point's going on,
I had big problems with
What was
that.
the other
Getting
one?
and that could be an
Toss?
adjustment for him in
And,
Stool Stream
toss,
Stadium.
toss.
And
Because
live
I had problems with that,
Right,
too.
if it hits off the ceiling, it's
Right.
still in play, or the wall, it's still in play.
23.
Yeah.
so Spider reminding Lurch of the rules.
sir.
You'd hate for somebody to lose or get eliminated because they don't follow the rules. That's a nice shot from Lurch.
Lurch looks very comfortable, and he's playing aggressively. He's really taking it to Hank.
No doubt about
43.
it. Let's get our keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer. What do you see between these two, Ben?
Well, Hank, I mean, the pressure is all on him today. He needs a win going into the tournament. You know, he's the commissioner of Soul Streams. He's got to be feeling some pressure. It's Olympic
And
day.
if I touch that,
and on the Lurch side,
is that your point?
You know, Hank, I mean, we've all heard him run his mouth more than a little bit. You got to think Lurch, after not being in here 10 months, would like nothing more than to come and shut him up.
No doubt about it.
Good shot.
46.
Both players heavy hitters. Of course, those keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer. 100 calories, gluten-free, no added sugar. It's real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us. Hashtag Nooners. We've got the new backdrop, the beach setting. We've got the surfboard. We've got everything.
It's Olympic day.
5-7.
Yep. Long from Lurch.
Lurch looks a little rusty, but his forehand looks to be a weapon.
Hank misses the forehand.
Hank seems pretty revved up here for game one of an exhibition.
Missing my shots.
Big day today.
What do you have?
6-8.
6 serving 8. Again, this is 2 out of 3. Lurch is not holding anything back, Ben.
It's interesting with the wooden paddle, too. The ball flies a little more because you can't use the spin to bring it down back on the table.
Into the net.
97.
9-7 Lurch.
Ooh,
Nice
one.
backhand snap by
98.
Hank. I know he's been working on that backhand snap. If he can get that consistently, certainly capable of winning this tournament.
I mean, I've seen Hank. He likes to get aggressive on service returns.
Oh, good shot.
This is there. That serve, I believe, hit the edge, so that's Lurch's point.
Okay. 11-8.
Lurch leading 11-8. Ooh, Hank with the unforced error.
8-12.
Misses. A whiff from Lurch.
Fuckers. Sorry for my language.
9-12. Not at all.
Nice return there by Lurch. It's very aggressive. He hits his forehand very aggressive. Looks to attack.
No doubt.
9-13.
This is the backhand there. Tried going down the line.
0-3.
Hank very much alive. Another miscue by Lurch. One more serve for Hank. Misses 3 times. Hank's got momentum.
32.
13-12 here.
And we are tied. Henry Lockwood getting confident.
Lurch super aggressive.
Damn it all, Ben. Good shot, Hank.
Thank you.
Hank's got the lead.
Five in a row for Hank here.
We could use more sportsmanship
Oh my
today.
God,
so thanks
Henry
to Lurch.
John Lockwood.
And a full first, middle,
Good
last
man.
name exclamation from the
pair of
commissioner.
fours.
Yeah.
14 all. Nice backhand there by Hank.
Hank leads.
45.
Oh, he catches the edge.
All right, game 6.
15 apiece. First set, 2 out of 3 exhibition. Lurch misses.
Yikes.
6-5. Oh my God.
Ooh, crossed him up there. Kind of hit that return in no man's land.
6s.
Man, I'm missing a lot.
7-6.
Ooh.
Service
Couple
error
unforced.
for Hank.
Yikes.
17 all.
A lot of attention here for game one.
Yep. Tried going for it once again. Service back to
7-8.
Lurch. Down by a point.
Man, you missed
To the
all
net
the
once
time.
again. 17-19.
Oh.
Help from the table.
I'll take it.
Damn it.
17-20.
Hank goes Jake
Hank,
Marsh
I love
style,
the
throwing up the
sportsmanship.
hand.
Thank you, Hank.
It's Olympic day, Hank.
And that's
one.
it. Hank wins the
Hank.
first set, 21-17.
Got to give Hank
Good
a lot
one.
of credit there, too. He was down early in that match. He was down 13-9, and he ends up winning 12 of the last
that what it
16
was?
points.
Yeah. Credit to Hank.
Yikes.
Job's not done yet, though. Second set, switch sides.
0-0.
21-17. That was question 2, by the way. And look at Lurch, that forehand.
Lurch, if he gets in a groove, he's going to be a problem in this tournament
0-1.
with how aggressive he is.
21-17.
But I mean, it's a double-edged sword
Yep.
because the aggression can cause a lot of unforced errors.
34-38 was picked by an overwhelming 65% of you by question 2. So good job to you guys who picked it.
2-1.
Man.
3-1. No, Henry.
Aggressive forehand return there by Lurch makes it 3-2. Hank leading 3-2 or a little game 2.
Again, exhibition as Hank whiffs on the serve.
That was an
Hank's
interesting grunt
pair
there
of
by
threes.
Hank.
Yeah. Hank is the 3 seed. He's got Frankie Borelli in the quarterfinals. Lurch is the 4 seed. He's got PFT Commenter in the quarterfinals.
45.
That'll be an interesting matchup of styles. PFT serve and spin against
Yeah.
Lurch with a wooden paddle. I'm very curious. to see how it
34?
goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was down by 1. I just forget what.
Word around the office is Frankie's a little banged up, too. See how
Really?
it affects him.
Interesting.
35. Good shot.
Oh my God, I don't have it. I don't have it.
45. Yeah, good one.
Some shorter rallies here as Lurch likes to play really aggressive.
Cinco's 6'4".
6'4",
Yeah.
Hank.
6'4".
Got to make that shot.
7'4".
Good shot.
8'4".
Hank on a little run here.
Oh,
That's long.
8'5".
Help from the tape from Lurch.
8'6".
Ooh.
Hank misses.
Hank a little frustrated with himself missing that backhand.
78.
Oh, good shot. Fuck.
Coming your way. I got you.
Lock it in.
It almost feels like you're watching like a grass court tennis match. How
Yep.
short these points are.
No doubt.
Pair 8.
Long from Lurch. Even
89.
second set. Hank won the first 21-17. By the way, 49% of Hank's sweeping, so if Hank can close the deal here.
9.
It's interesting trying to handicap Lurch when no one's seen him in so
Right.
long.
Yeah, I know the tournament committee was seeding this tournament, and the biggest question is Lurch is a wild card.
What?
We know he's good, but where do you seed him?
Yeah, it's interesting to get Hanky. He's seated over Frankie.
Yep.
That'd be an
11-9.
interesting debate because Frankie's good.
I got to make one of these. Come on.
12'9".
This is once again Hank with a fist bump, leads by 4.
Hank
13-9.
separating a little bit here. 14-9. Lurch a little
5-5
rusty on the
now.
serve returns. He's missing a
14-9.
lot of serve returns.
Tons of them. Mintz.
15-9.
I'm going to make one of them.
Well, it's an exhibition game at least for Lurch.
I know,
here.
but I think it's too cold in the room, you know?
Hank leading 16-10. Nice shot
Hank
there
by
by Lurch.
6 in this exhibition, looking for the
10-6.
sweep.
Lurch needs to get on a roll here on his serve.
Good shot, buddy.
Thank you.
10-17. Hank with a huge exhale.
Fuck. Come on.
12, 17.
I think it's 11.
I think it's 11.
11-17.
thank you.
11.
What?
Hank looking to put this away. 6-point lead.
Miss, that was long.
That's
That's
long.
Hank's point. Remember, in table tennis, if it's long, it's long. It's not like tennis where if you hit it accidentally.
12, 17. That?
No,
was
11.
Hank's
That's
point.
Hank's
18-11.
point.
So it's 18-11. So
No switch of serve. He has one more shot.
I think they were confused on the let.
Okay.
Yeah.
one more serve for Lurch.
Good shot.
All right, 18-12 Hank looking to
8-2.
close the deal with 5 serves ahead. 2 points away.
9-2.
And it is 8 match points for Hank.
0.2.
And that's it. A
Nice.
sweep for Henry Lockwood in the exhibition. Congratulations to Hank, the 3 seed.
luck.
Yeah.
Takes down the 4 seed. Lurch, who's going to stay in this room right now. He's got PFT Commenter
All right.
in the 4-5 match.
And this is just
PFT
single now?
is ready first. This is single elimination now, yeah. Or one game.
Nice win there by Hank.
Yep.
Thank
Congratulations to Hank. Let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. Hank's backhand looks locked in today. Lurch with a little bit of a wake-up call, and Ben, that's our Roman swipe of the match.
Yeah, when you look at this match, Lurch showed a lot of potential, but just he missed so many service returns, and he's going to have to get that fixed, especially against PFT, who's known for his funky serve. I think that's going to be the key to the next match.
Right. So, congratulations to Hank. But Lurch, it's nothing to worry about. You're playing for the first time in 10 months, Hank. Ben, this has nothing to do with the tournament.
No, and it's good for him to get a 2-game warm-up, too, because so often, the bright lights of Stool Stadium are a big adjustment after 10 months, and now, he should feel a little more comfortable. But once again, I just think it's going to be interesting to see how his serve return does against PFT, which
PFT is
Out.
en route.
PFT is on his way. So, this is going to be the 4 seed versus the 5 seed.
You want to rally?
It's PFT Commenter versus Lurch in the quarterfinals.
what do we have the order of when?
Yeah, we've seen the bracket before. So Lurch and PFT are going to play right now, and then it'll be Hank versus Frankie as we take a look at the bracket. Kind of going all over the place because we have the losers bracket. So it'll be Lurch and PFT, and then Hank and Frankie, and then me and you, Ben, and then Jack and Hubs. Those will be the next 4 matches. So
Yeah.
that's our lineup right now.
Good lineup of matches. You're a monster overwhelming favorite against me, but all 3 of the other ones
Ben,
feel like they're pretty close odds.
You see
Hubs-
March Madness? Anything can happen.
Oh,
in
no,
one
I
game of
love it.
21.
I'll be honest, single elimination right up my alley here.
Yeah.
I think the single elimination changes everything because best 2 out of 3, the better player's going to win in the long run. But,
Yep.
you have a bad stretch coming out. Like, you get down 6-1, 6-2 early, anything can happen.
Yep. Here's PFT Commenter, the 5 seed. He and Lurch are about to go to battle for the first time ever.
Good. Good to see you again. Yeah.
I heard you're pretty good.
I don't know. I just got Hank beat me up bad. Hank worked you? Yeah. I think it was 21-12.
It's going to be a very interesting dynamic in this match because usually everybody's so familiar with each other in Stool streams. But
Right.
Lurch just being a complete wild card. And, you know, this being a single elimination. And also, how does this play for
Thanks,
PFT?
bud.
Having to play, you know, one game, single elimination,
it's
not
one-
warmed up.
Single.
No, it's double elimination.
it's
Each
double.
match is 1 game to 21. There's
Got
a
it.
loser's bracket if
Okay,
you lose
all right,
this.
fair
Oh, yeah. No, but it's not 2 out of 3.
Right.
PFT, my bad.
Right.
Got
But
it.
I missaid that.
in order to get eliminated, Ben, you still have to lose 2 games to 21.
Okay, so there's we do have a consolation bracket.
Yes, we have the consolation bracket down low. You just saw the winner's bracket. So
Haven't seen you since the ski trip, you know?
I know, it's been a while. It's been a while. When was that? Middle of winter.
Something like that.
All right.
How you doing?
Not bad. Actually, no, I'm down pretty bad right now. My ceiling's caving in.
So bad.
My back hurts.
The building management team.
Yeah,
Care of
Spider.
them.
I know you will, Spider.
You had my back. I
Oh,
can have yours.
All I know is that rent is due. Rent's due yesterday.
Yeah, we're not paying that.
I'm not paying that.
Yep.
Are you guys in the same
My
building?
bad.
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying, cancel rent in general, you know?
Yep. The rent is too damn high.
Facts.
Look at that.
Do you feel like this is an edge here for
All right.
Lurch getting to play
can
those 2
hashtag
games
I'm
and
gonna get the rest
PFT
to
coming
do
in
that.
cold?
it's
Yeah,
certainly
Jim
nice to be
Pink?
loose. By the way, some housekeeping. Little issues with the Play Barstool app, so we don't know if we have a winner just yet. We'll get that information for you as soon as we have it. The hardworking folks at Boom Sports doing a great job working behind the scenes to let us know, do we have a $1,000
love.
winner? Here we go. Love. 1 game to 21. It's Lurch and PFT Commenter. The 4-5 matchup.
One here.
Converting it over to the NCAA tournament. Ben, this is kind of like an 8-9 matchup in the first round. Anything can happen.
No, it definitely feels like anything can happen, and it's a battle of completely contrasting styles. PFT relies so much on the spin and a heavier spin paddle.
2-1.
Lurch coming in with the wood seems more aggressive.
Oh, good one.
The spin kind of does counteract that aggression,
2-2.
though, so maybe that plays to PFT's favor.
No doubt. 2 apiece, 1 game to 21, and it's PFT Commenter in the lead. Here we go. PFT serve, the best in the office when it is on. Does Lurch have an answer for it? It's time to find out. Response there, but what a slice down the line for PFT. All Lurch can do is smile and tip
That's a
his
good
cap.
one.
That was
That's
superb.
lucky, honestly.
That's pretty good.
That's very lucky. All right, 4-2.
Yeah.
4-2 Commenter. 1 game to 21.
That serve's got some serious funk on it.
5-2.
Lurch
Benjamin.
misses,
Missing as many returns as
and
possible.
it's 6-2 PFT.
6-2.
Six 6-3 now.
6-3.
Remember, Ben, with 1 game to 21, as we get closer to that number, it'll get intense.
Oh,
Didn't touch, does not count. Only if you touch it, it counts.
Good serve.
Nice serve from Mr. Commenter.
37?
Leads by 4, but the ball is back on Lurch's side.
Man, I just stink.
I understand how Lurch
38.
feels, though. It could be really frustrating playing against that serve. That's bad.
Good shot. 39.
Big lead here.
Misses PFT, a comfortable 7-point lead.
Don't love
You can
this.
see Lurch's potential, but it's just the rustiness
I'll be
seems
honest,
to
I'm
be a
starting
little
to
bit of
get
a problem here.
PFT says he's
Why, all
getting
the long
tired.
shot let, I
Yeah,
think.
fuck.
That was a let. Still 3-10. Lurch with a nice forehand. If he can get that forehand to cook, Ben, he can certainly make a run at this thing.
Oh, yeah, you could see the potential in
4-10.
Lurch. It's just he plays a very high variant style, playing so aggressive, and so
Your ball?
I could see how if he
Yeah.
gets on, he's going to be really, really hard to beat. But he's
Yep.
going to have to control the ball and keep it on the table better.
I am tired right now. I feel like Tony
Again,
Soprano
does
going
not
to his
count.
fridge. Getting the cold cuts out.
10-5
Roast
PFT Commenter. Into the net, 10-6.
10-6.
You figure every return point Lurch can win is big for him, and that's a second straight via the miscue.
Yeah, that's four
There's
in
a lot of action in that
4 in a row
serve.
here for Lurch.
Yep.
10-7.
Oh, Ben. Hit the side.
11-7.
Great serve there.
That
was
one's
very
long.
deep. Ball placement was excellent on that
12-7.
serve. Woo!
There's that forehand we're talking about. If he can cook with it, he'll get right back in this match. He's down by 4, but has
8-12.
5 serves ahead. Pivotal point in this match. Again, 1 game to 21, and it is 9-12.
Good shot.
Great return there by PFT. Because that was a good serve.
13.
9 serving 13. 1 game to 21.
Was that a lead or was
13 10.
Nope, that's
No,
Lurch's
it's-
point. That's Lurch's
yeah,
point.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. Into
Good
the net
shot.
for Lurch. 10-14. 1 more serve here.
Key point here.
Yikes, I'm
And
bad.
here we go. PFT has 5 serves ahead. He leads by 5. Lurch needs to solve this serve to get back in this match.
15-10.
Misses. 11-15. A miss serve
shit.
again.
He's tired. He looks really
12-15.
tired.
Beat.
PFT looks
PFT
old.
knows he's gassed. He didn't touch it.
These misses are killing me.
Time out.
That's
Three
a timeout.
whips.
Time out.
Timeout for PFT
I've done 3
Commenter.
podcasts today. I'm exhausted.
Coming off the Golden Auctions live stream, of course.
I am live stream.
Anything fun from the any notable cards?
We had a Ray Allen
Okay.
Ooh,
switching back and forth.
Of course.
You know what I'm talking about, Jake?
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what he's talking
You have no
about.
idea, Ben?
I saw him licking his lips like Drew Brees used to. but I
Jake,
don't
you
know.
want to read the?
I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. Ben, when you're done with this broadcast, just Google Ray Allen tweet.
Okay.
You'll get your answer. 12-15 in this winner's bracket
Timing.
quarterfinal.
I don't know that I've ever heard
Yep.
somebody claim fatigue because of podcasting, Jake.
Oh.
Good
And
shot.
it's 13-15. Here comes Lurch.
real tentative play here.
What a shot!
15-14.
Gets it down the line, and Lurch a chance to tie. He's won all 4 return points.
Wow.
To the
15
net.
all.
15 all,
I don't
Lurch.
I don't recall somebody winning all 5 against PFT serves.
With all of the momentum. My goodness. Lurch by 1. This is unraveling quickly for PFT. It is 17-15.
He's got to get his head back in it. There's still plenty of game left here. Oh.
8 straight from Lurch. He leads by 3 and is 3 points away.
Oh, no.
Wow. Just running out of gas, Ben. It's a
9-0 run.
My goodness.
Oh,
Shot
Yes,
there.
there.
That was
Big
a
shot.
big shot by
dig deep
PFT.
on that one.
Because now he's down 19-16, but he
Rover
is
joking
serving.
over
But
in the
he's
corner,
serving.
little
Well,
If he
Muhammad
gets some
Ali.
good serves, he has life.
All right, 16-10.
16-19.
16-19. I can't do math.
Lurch misses. 17-19. Oh, what a
what a
shot
return.
from Lurch!
Shot of the
The
match.
return of the match, and it's 3 match points.
Thought I caught him leaning.
Let's take a look here at what
Yeah,
Lurch
that
just pulled off, setting himself up for 3 match points.
pulled the
My
hammy.
goodness. Look at this. Cross court.
Man, ripped that cross-court forehand. Stepping up. You got to admire the nuts, too, on being aggressive.
No sucker serve. 17-20. And that's it.
What
What
a
a run
Good
for
match.
Lurch.
Good game.
21-17. He pulls off the
there, pal.
mild
Very
upset
nice.
over PFT, the 5 over the 4, and he'll get the winner of me and Mintz in the winner's bracket semifinals. What a tale of 2 halves there, Ben.
Lurch winning 11 of the final 13 points, Jake.
Yeah,
I
no
mean-
doubt about it.
I mean, when it was 15-10, I mean, you got to think the live odds when PFT serving up 5. You got to give Lurch a lot of credit on that comeback. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, so congratulations to Lurch. He moves on to the winner's bracket semifinals. And our next match, it'll be the 3-6. We'll go to the bottom half of the bracket. It'll be the 3 seed Henry Lockwood versus number 6, Frankie Borelli. So, you see the updated bracket. Lurch 21-17 over PFT. Now we move on to Hank versus Frankie, 1 game to 21. What do you see in this matchup, Ben?
Man, well, first of all, the rumors around the office that Frankie's a little banged up. And so I'm curious to see, I know he's dealing with some stuff possibly with his right elbow. I'm not totally sure, but, I got to see how he deals and plays with that because Frankie's a hell of a player. I mean, he's no joke at all. But I'm curious, will this injury affect him? Hank's got momentum, winning 2 out of 3, winning earlier against Lurch. And, Hank, being the commissioner, he wants to protect his house here on Stool Stream. So
Absolutely. So
definitely a matchup of 2 All-Americans here.
PFT Commenter moves to the loser's bracket. It'll be a while before he plays again. This is match 4. He won't play again until match 9. you'll get the winner of whoever wins between Smitty and the loser of me and Mintz. So you've got about 4 matches, PFT, till you play again. So here we go. Hank and Frankie.
So Smitty, Marty play out of the loser? What do you mean?
No. So Smitty plays the loser of me and you.
Oh. Okay.
And who does PFT play?
PFT will play the winner of that. PFT has a bye in the loser's bracket.
Okay. Just because he's higher seed. Okay.
Yep.
I'm very curious about this match.
I can't believe Lurch pulled that one out.
A 9-0 run.
He finished on a 9-0 run.
Well, he was down 15-10, then went up 19-15 and won the match.
So I declined to wear the shorts. I don't show my legs like that.
Yeah, they're tough. They're a little short.
So
I'm going to be on your side, Frankie. Team
Thank you.
jeans all the way.
Yep. I couldn't do that. Also dealing with a officially diagnosed damaged ulnar nerve in my right elbow.
Well, so there it is,
It's
Jake.
been something that we've been talking about for years. The guy said it could be irreversible damage because I waited so long.
You got to admire Frankie's heart playing with a damaged
He said
ulnar
the
nerve.
nerve to this damage, the damage to this nerve is so bad that you should have came in years ago.
Like an Olympic gymnast.
Yeah, I'm
You got to give it to Frankie. He's going to risk it all for his country here.
These are not excuses.
I-N-G. All right.
Frankie's serving it up.
All right, the 6th seed Frankie's trying to upset number 3, the commissioner, Henry Lockwood. It's the bottom half of the bracket in the winner's bracket. And we're off and running. Borelli strikes first.
Okay.
Ben Mintz and I will be next, and then Jack and Hubs will follow.
Come on. Stop it.
Well, you feel the tension in the single elimination games, Jay.
Yep, every point matters. Meatball Borelli.
3-0.
It's only fitting.
Ooh, what a return there by Hank. He was trailing 3-0
you're on
and
your
goes
game
for
today.
one there. That could get him
You're
some
on your
momentum.
game today.
He's on the board. 3-1 for Frankie.
Oh, my God.
Hank misses.
Nice start here for Borelli.
1-4.
Some technical difficulties with the score bug. We'll get you that as soon as we can. It's 4-2 Frankie right now. He leads by 2.
2 serving 4.
And
Francesco.
3-4. And we're tied at 4. Here comes Hank.
4s.
Misses there. And
That was an interesting sound.
Yeah.
Glad to know some other people
Teddy
make
Bruce.
those.
So it's been all chalk in this
So
tournament
that's
so
5
far.
points on his serve there. Is that what happened?
6-4 Hank. Hank wins all 5 service points. There's
what a
that
return.
forehand. It is locked in. A flex on him.
He goes Mike Thomas flex on him. Wow.
He misses again. Pivotal point of the match for Frankie Borelli.
Kind of sense some frustration here on
4-8.
4-8.
4-8.
7 in a row for Hank.
A serve from Frankie, and he's
Wow.
back on the
He
board.
ripped that forehand. Nice
So a
shot
huge
there.
point. 5-8. No help from the tape. It's 6-8. One more serve for Frankie. There is a
Gone.
huge forehand. Remember, Hank's won all 5 of his service points. That's the
8-7.
reason he leads by 1 right now.
Oh, I
A
missed.
whiff.
I missed.
9-7 Hank.
9-7.
Misses again. It's 10-7.
Oh, my God, Henry. Stop doing that.
10-8. Anybody's ball game here.
Yep.
Hank
One
a little
game to
frustrated
21.
after missing that forehand.
Nice.
nice backhand
Down
of
the
the
line backhand. 11-8
11-7.
Hank. Borelli misses.
Static.
It's 8 serving 12. Long way to go, though, in this battle to 21.
Oh, my God. Can't miss those.
9-12.
See if Frankie can fight back here.
Oh, you
Misses the
got it.
forehand.
Went for it all there.
My, oh, my.
9-13.
Oh, and he misses the serve. When you do that in a game to 21, Ben, one game, you just can't have it.
No, you can't have that, especially when you're playing a player of Hank's caliber.
It's happening. I'm crashing.
Here comes Hank on a huge run. 9-15.
Good serve.
I serve. Hank responds, though. It's 16-9. The commissioner can smell it.
Oh, boy.
Frankie seems a little frustrated,
Yes.
17-9.
All Lockwood in the second half of this one.
18-9. Oh, stop. That was really cocky. I really thought about that before I hit it. Just hit it. 8-0.
Ooh, missed
Misses.
it. 18-11. Hank still with a solid lead here, though.
8-1.
Oh! Golly.
2 points away. And there it is.
Not even
9
close.
match points
No sucker serve
for
here,
Hank.
Frankie.
So we'll stay on serve.
Oh!
Nope. 12-20. 13-20. And that's it. Henry Lockwood
didn't have
survives
it
and
today.
advances.
Congratulations.
Number
Hey,
3 over number 6. Frankie
Oh, I'm in the
Borelli
loser bracket?
moves on to the
Okay.
losers bracket. He won't play until match 10. He's got about 5 matches until he plays again.
Yeah,
So
tough.
congratulations to
I gotta get
Henry
warmed up.
Lockwood.
That was bad.
3-0 versus 4 play boys today.
All right, Ben, let's take a look at the updated bracket. We have 2 semifinalists in the winner's bracket. Congratulations to Hank. He awaits the winner of Hubs and Jack. And now it's time for us to move these headsets and go down and exchange them for
The
paddles.
question is, Jake, are you going to play with the tie and the code against me, or are you going to
No,
take it off?
I am not. However, before we begin, there was a video released on the Stool Streams YouTube account last night. Go ahead and subscribe and like. The broad jump. It's Olympic week. Take a look at what we've got here. All right, moving on. It is time for a guy who trades in the controller for his legs. It's MRAGs. He's a video game guy.
Yep. His controller for his legs, Jake.
All right, so here goes MRAGs. Remember, in order to beat Rudy, he needs to break 7, 9, and a half. Let's see if he has it in him. All right, that was impressive. He stuck the landing, and we're going to call that 6'9" for MRAGs. A little bit short of Rudy, but still impressive.
Still impressive, for sure, especially for a gamer who are noted dorks.
See a little bit of his boxers on that back angle. Our camera crew did no favors to MRAGs, but his second jump, a little bit better. 6'11", and his head will be held high, leaving the Triple S today.
Did you have to bring up his underwear? We could have ignored it. Jake?
Pretty obvious. I don't know.
Were you're just staring.
I mean, just smack that middle of the shot right there.
Hell of an ass crack there, Jake.
All right, we're back here inside the Triple S. After that victory, I'm joined by our new play-by-play guy, Jeff D. Lowe, dozen commissioner, a little commissioner versus commissioner action
nice.
here in the booth. We're advancing here. Jake Marsh versus Ben Mintz in the winner's bracket. We're now in the survive and advance stage of the tournament. Every game is one game. It's double elimination, but it's only one game to 21. What have you seen so far, Jeff, and what are you looking to see in the rest of this
A
tournament?
lot
as
of
it goes
people
on?
talking about this guy is about to play right now. The video of Mintz literally back against the wall in his last match. I was on the rundown. He walked out looking real sweaty and damp, so I know he put in a lot of work. I have heard, and Jake's not in here, so I'll say it, I've heard he's going to throw everything, the kitchen fucking sink at Jake Marsh. And I don't know what that even entails. But I've heard rumors, so I do think this is a big one. But you don't want to look too far ahead, but Jake versus Lurch is a legendary matchup here of what I think is deep-seated hatred for each other, like very privately. They would never admit it. I think they hate each other.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried when that PFT went up like by 7 points against Lurch. I thought it was never going to happen. It would have been like an all-time what-if moment, but I'm happy Lurch pulled it out. I mean, for me as a competitor,
you got a bad draw, PFT.
For me as a competitor, well, we did it seeding. It wasn't just me. It was me, Jake, Max, Foley, all kind of the commission, and we went through the records. We went by the numbers, so it wasn't really a preferential treatment or putting people in certain places. It was just went by with what the numbers said.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lurch and Jake being at that part of the bracket is going to be interesting. I know Jack McCarthy plays a ton as well. You do, obviously. Frankie had zero confidence going into that match. He heard it right from him, and you kind of took it to him. What was the final score? I missed the final points there, but I saw you had 9 match points at one point.
Yeah, I think it was 21-9 or 21-13 or something.
And here you go. You see it. So Jake versus Mintz, winner taking on Lurch. And then the other first-round matchup of people who have not played, or Hubs has played, he technically beat Smitty, taking on Jack McCarthy. I think that would be the favorite. If McCarthy and Jake advance, that's the favorites. And I'll say it when Jake comes in here, all the pressure in the world is on Jake Marsh.
All the pressure in the world. He said the best in the office, said he's the best one here. This is the day to prove it. He's got to start with Ben Mintz. He's coming off a road trip, too. He's not, maybe not the most well-rested. We were here doing part of my take late at the studio. I mean, this is the Jake Marsh special whenever we do these broadcasts. He leaves this booth, and literally, I think he goes to his apartment and then comes back. Like, I think he has a phobia of, like, he's like the guy from American Pie. Like, he just can't shit in the office. He cannot change in the office because I just don't know what happened. There he is. Here he comes.
Is, and he's representing he has a generic Stool Stream shirt on just like you. Yeah, I have not been able to confirm. I've heard rumors he showed up late today. He was hours late, missed an interview potentially, nerves, long travel day yesterday. I don't know what it was. But will that affect him? I've made this is an actual for real observation as someone who's seen Jake Marsh play many times in here. Typically, his worst game is his first game.
Yeah, I can confirm that. I usually, when we play, I have a better chance. I don't know what the exact stats are, but I'm more likely to win in the first game. And I feel like every time we play, I win the first game. I get confident. I think I'm going to win the series 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5, whatever it is. And then he usually comes back to beat me. So that's probably a fair analytical point. And Ben Mintz, I like that. I like that line. He's throwing the kitchen sink at him. That's what you got to do in these situations. It's David versus Goliath. If you're going to win, you got to throw him off your game, and you just got to be perfect. That's the only way you're going to win against Jake Marsh.
What does the kitchen sink entail, though, Hank? That's my question. I don't want to really spoil anything that Ben may try to throw out here, but Mincy's an interesting guy. I mean, Big Hat literally tweeted he's the most interesting guy in this office, which I would agree. I'd say he's right behind Frank the Tank. But many options for Mintz here to just do whatever the fuck he can think of.
If I was throwing the kitchen sink, I would think I would just be shooting everything up into the ceiling. Jake Marsh does secretly hate the live ball rule.
He definitely
does. He never has said it to me. He always asks me, "Oh, are we still doing that? Are we still doing that? Are we still doing that?" He is not a fan of it. He likes to play by the books. So I think if you wanted to get him off his game, throwing a couple live ball lucky shots, that would probably do it.
I heard Mincy scored a point earlier from that. He was talking about that when he popped into the rundown. And now Mincy will start with the serve and goes wide already out of the gates. You're right, though. I think if anyone's going to beat Jake Marsh, this is the time to do it right here, his first game.
Nope.
This is long there from Jake. Not even close, really.
Long. 1-1. Mincy. Oh, and a whiff. A full-on whiff. Mincy up 2-1 very early, holding serve. Fastest feet in the game, Jake Marsh again, maybe the second fastest feet. Great save by Mincy, and a kill shot backhand is long. A very passive-aggressive, good point comment from Jake. 2-2.
Good defense there, though, from Mintz. We saw it in his game versus Mush. He was doing a good job returning Mush's slants. He had a couple returns there. He's going to need those today.
So Mincy puts in a ton of work on those first 5 serves, but it doesn't matter. Jake breaks up 3-2, and now up 4-2 as his service begins.
You got to stay away from that forehand, too, Ben Mintz. That thing is lethal.
Mincy doing some moans and groans, not working out, though. I think that may be the kitchen sink. He's making a lot of moaning noises.
Good job,
man. There it is. He pulled it out again, and it actually worked in his favor, 5-4.
Jake loves to play fast, too.
Yeah, and this seems like a much faster set of play style than we've really seen in here, as it's now 4-6 as the service goes back over to Mintz.
Nope.
Scott has great defense, though, as that one goes wide. He's sticking with it early.
6-5.
Like you said, too, if you're going to get Jake, you got to get Jake early on.
That's so bad.
Mintz gave up on that point before it was over. That's just
now it's starting to get that forehand, like you said, that's not what you want to see coming your way from Jake Marsh.
And that was on a serve, too. He had the option to hit it wherever he wanted. He hit it right into the belly of the beast.
And there it is right there. Every time he sets that up, like you said, Hank, not a good moment for Mintz. Now 9-5, Jake. That one wide. And he's got to reset his microphone. He's taking a timeout.
I think he's got to learn about the putting the microphone underneath the shirt tactic.
Did
He's
that
had
get
some
caught?
trouble with that today.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, he's saying that got caught on there. It was a backhand and went way wide. And Mincy, good player. I wouldn't typically see a shot from him that looks that errant. Seems to have been caught on the mic.
10 serving 5.
10 serving 5. Jake Marsh in a territory right here. Mintz has to be careful because this could be quick work for Jake.
Aggressive
Danger
forehand.
zone.
11-5.
5-4 is now 11-5. The run is getting ugly for Mincy. Jake toying with him. 12-5. Lurch in his sights. For those who watch know, Jake and Lurch have had. Oh, Jake misses a rare smash opportunity. Doesn't seem too bothered. Jake and Lurch have had some controversial table moments where Lurch's hand has been on the table here and there. We know there's been some argument between even our official Spider and Lurch. So a potential crazy second-round matchup with double elimination
6-14
could also be a preview of the final match as well.
Good shot, Ben.
Great forehand by Mintz. He keeps it going, 14-7. Not totally dead yet, but Jake very much in control.
Gotta do better. Ooh, 17.
I don't know where that kitchen sink is. It's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I thought there may be some. There was the kitchen sink. It was a loud moan and groan. Unfortunately, what happened there, I think, and you give your insight, I think he forgot to disconnect the moan with the actual force of the shot because the shot was as hard as the moan itself.
Yeah, he's just letting it all out there. Just making mistakes. It's falling apart fast for Benny.
You want to stay unbiased, but
it's not going well.
Service errors are going to get a laugh out of me. It's getting away from Mintzy.
It's getting bad.
19-8 now. Jake Marsh on the cusp of moving on to the next round with relative ease. Just misses the table, but gets those. That's the thing. He's getting these shots out early.
19-9.
19 serving 9, and now
29.
A plethora of game points to move on and take on Lurch here in this tournament. Kill shot doesn't work. Look at you maybe trying to get a little crafty there. Maybe a little practice shot.
Yeah, just leave it all on the line there at the end. You probably have 5 shots to make. There's nothing in the app. There's no contest. You don't have to win as fast as you can.
A lot to work with here for Jake. Going to try to end it, and he does. That one is left and wide. Quick, easy, educational work for Jake Marsh. Ben Mintz jumps on down to the loser's bracket. Jake Marsh 1-0 after leaving the booth. And as we said multiple times, if there's ever a game that Jake looks bad, it's typically the first game. Not the case today.
Yeah, those first few points, there was a little bit wary, but he found it. He got it together. If you're a Jake Marsh fan, you think he's the best in the office, best one here. You're happy to see that performance. You feel confident about him going against Lurch. I think that's going to come up in, 2 or 3 games?
Yeah, now we have Jack McCarthy against Hubs. Hubs beat Smitty in the first match. And then, yes, we will have another match. Match 7 will be the first of the loser's bracket. In the loser's bracket right now, we have Smitty, PFT, Mush, and Ben Mintz. But for a spot in the second round, it will now be Hubs against Jack McCarthy. So far, the seeds have held true. That has to make you happy. Looks like the tournament's set up well.
Yeah, I could not be rooting for Hubs anymore in this game. I think Jack McCarthy does have some trouble with his head, mental issues. And so this first game, it's going to be tough for him to start hot. Hubs is warmed up. He played 2 out of 3 against Smitty. So we're going to see if he can, have the first upset of the day. Will we have an upset today?
Smitty has a hotel, by the way. Like he's a hotel in the city.
For this?
Yes.
That's wild.
He
lives in. Yeah, he lives not far away from here and is resident, right?
Yeah, but he has a hotel. Like this could it go till 7? I guess. That seems like a reasonable time to still leave. But yes, he's a hotel for the evening.
Yeah, I think when you're a married man, you got kids. Any chance you can get to come in the big city, have a night out with the boys, play some ping pong. You got to take it.
Getting word he actually just checked in like minutes ago. He is here in studio, in office, getting ready to figure out, which I believe he will be playing Mintz. I need a confirmation from the booth on that. His loser's bracket match after losing to Hubs in the first round. Best of 3. A little easier work this time as it's only a one-off now as we get into the double elimination part of the tournament.
All right, PNG.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I want to see when these single elimination games get real close to the end. See who's got the pressure, who's got the clutch gene.
Quicker pace. What I know of Hubs and even Jack McCarthy, everyone here likes playing quicker.
Zeros.
Yep.
If I play Jake again, I'm going to play
tall and wide. You're going to slow it down.
Yeah, that was something I watched the film back of our last game, and he definitely controlled the pace. Not going to let that happen again.
Jake does want to play fast. He does want to play. McCarthy getting a phone call there. 1-1, maybe distracted. Not so much. Great save. A little bit of net help. 2-1. Jack McCarthy after 3 points.
He got real lucky with that one. Good shot from Hubs.
McCarthy, the tennis player.
What?
Is it a 2-2?
3-2. 2-2?
I think it was 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Still serve. for Jack McCarthy. A little confusion on the court there.
Get that down.
Jack McCarthy, a man of many jobs, heads all over the place. Like I was saying, played tennis.
Oh my God.
Pac-12 tennis man.
3-3.
Converted over to the smaller table. Also, these are the only Americans playing table tennis. Everyone else in the Olympics eliminated.
Having some trouble with his forehand early. We've said it once. We've said it a bunch of times on this broadcast. There's no room for errors in these games.
Not at all.
Every
Which
point matters.
Which is not something that anyone's all that used to. When this table first came in here, there were a lot of single games, but that's so long ago. And now Hubs with a 5-4 lead. His last serve of his first serve is set, and it's 6-4. Wow. So Hubs early with a bit of an advantage.
Eric.
Back and forth they go, though.
5-6.
You had to figure, Hank, this was going to be one of the closer matches of the first round.
Great forehand there from Jack.
6 is up.
Both these players play deep on the table.
A lot of tennis-style footwork for them as well.
Yep.
Big tennis fans. You see that it crosses over to Jake Marsh, a big tennis guy.
7-6.
And Lurch is too, I think. I think I'm the only
God.
non-tennis player in the top 4.
Some might say that it makes you more of a rootable story.
7 up.
I would agree.
You had to learn. You had to teach yourself the ways where they were bred with that. Back and forth again they go. 8-7 now, Jack McCarthy. I assume it'll be a seesaw battle. Hubs his time in this room. That almost lands. Would have been a great save. Now 9-7. Hubs a big-time comeback guy on the ping pong table.
Oh my God.
Has many a wins after being down by multiple points. But it remains close, 9-8. Great fast-paced play, 10-8 now.
Replay. Oh, okay.
Hubs remains in service here. First round. Jack McCarthy, the 2 seed. No upsets yet in this first round. Everything's held to form. Selection committee's done a great job at that. 11-9.
Absolutely crucial point there. The difference between 9-11 and 8-12 is monumental in a one-game series.
Anything that's about 4, as that one, more net help from Jack McCarthy. Saw that with his third point. We now see with the 21st point, he has a 3-point lead.
So bad.
Now it's a 4-point lead. There's that 4-point lead you were talking about. Jack McCarthy, great save by Hubs. The defense fantastic.
Why'd you go to that shot?
Almost a backhand slice to keep it in. But the lead increases 14-9. Great kill right off the body of Hubs. It's 15-9. Jack McCarthy locked in.
15-9.
He's warmed up and he's ready to go.
Nope.
And that one just a complete miss by Hubs. It's 16-9. Service moves back over to Hubs. He'd have to try to save it here. And that's long. Good start on his set of serves. Hubs into double digits. 16-10. Winner takes on Hank.
Up.
Jack McCarthy has Hubs moving all over the place. 17-10. He can sense it.
He's got to win 2 out of these next 3 at least.
Hubs needs to win this service, as Hank just said, but that one's long. 18-10.
Body language looks like it's starting to fall apart there for Hubs.
Hubs not out if he loses. Double elimination, and that one is missed. Looks like he almost stopped short enough to smash his face into the production booth over there. 19-10, 2 points away, now 1 point away.
I think it's him, right? No suckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no sucker?
No suckers.
Oh,
No sucker serve, different than normal here. Some rules
20
change for this tournament. Jack McCarthy 1 point away, and he gets it right off the bat. A very close back-and-forth battle, lopsided out of nowhere. Jack McCarthy moves on, 21-10 winner. Hubs down to the losers double elimination bracket. He is still alive, but Jack McCarthy, there it is. All top 4 seeds advance, and now you know your opponent. What are your immediate flash quick thoughts?
It was 9-11. It looked like it was going to be a seesaw battle. I don't know what happened to Hubs. He fell apart. It looks like Jack McCarthy was kind of warmed up. He started hitting more aggressive shots, deeper shots, better forehands. I think of Hubs, though, you're really upset with that performance. You had it. You were close. You were keeping it close. And then you just completely collapsed. A complete collapse.
So it looks like Mush will be playing Hubs now. Hubs will play Mush. I have to think that should give Hubs some confidence, which would set up a potential second-round losers bracket matchup against Frankie, a longtime rival of him. Smitty against Mintz, the other losers bracket matchup. The winner will take on PFT. And the top 4 seeds, Lurch, the 1 seed, Jake Marsh, the 1 seed, Lurch, the 4 seed. They'll take each other on in the second round. That could be a potential championship preview. You could totally see the loser of that running through the loser's bracket. And then you, Hank, the 3 seed against the 2 seed, Jack McCarthy, who in that photo has like super long hair.
Yeah, crazy long hair from Jack.
That long?
A very chalky bracket so far, but this is when things are going to start to get interesting. We're going to see which player can really go on a miracle run because it's tough. Obviously, you get down in the loser's bracket, you're down on yourself, but then you string together a couple wins in the loser's bracket, and all of a sudden you're back alive. You feel the momentum, and you just have, even though you're in the loser's bracket, if you make it to that championship, you kind of have all the momentum because you played a couple more games. The Lurch versus Jake game, I think, is going to be everything. I think that's going to be everything.
In the second round, you have to figure Lurch a 3 seed. Had we seen Lurch more often here, he probably could have creeped up to a 2 seed. That's a crazy second-round matchup. Again, I think there's a lot of deep-seated bad blood between Lurch and Jake Marsh. But now I move on to the loser's bracket. Smitty, coming fresh out of the hotel he just checked into for the evening, taking this tournament very seriously. Been told he did cardio a little bit in between the matches to stay warm.
Hey, you didn't invite me to stay at your place.
Do you have your mic, Ben?
Mintzy, no mic on. Mintzy, maybe he was trying to get away with no mic there. We've seen the mic get in the way a little bit for him.
He has had some trouble. That might have been a savvy move by Ben, but to no avail.
Smitty, a notorious table tennis player in this room. I've had many frustrating battles with him. Maybe want to quit the sport.
Switching paddles, too.
Mintzy's putting on.
Interesting move by Smitty. Obviously, paddle talk is big in here. PFT, known for his paddle. Lurch, known for his much different style of play. That's why him versus Jake is so exhilarating. Also headache-inducing. It's a very loud paddle.
It's a brand new one, too. He came in and took the plastic off. I feel like you want to have your paddle a little bit broken in.
Yeah, you want to break that in, but he did get the first-round win. So we will have Lurch versus Jake Marsh and Jack McCarthy against you, Hank. But right now, we start with the loser's bracket. The loser does go home. Or, for the sake of Smitty,
you hear him?
To a hotel.
Font. Gotta have that font.
He is staying overnight tonight. Thanks. Also because tomorrow morning early at 6 a.m., he's a big Bruce Springsteen fan. Bruce Springsteen's daughter makes her Olympic debut at 6 a.m.
Really?
So we'll be watching that together in the morning. Cannot wait.
Your love for the Olympics, Jeff, has been insane. I've never seen a person more passionate about the Olympics in our country, and it's admirable, I must say.
Thank you. I said I would tone it down this year, and I only seem to have ramped it up.
Well, I don't think I followed you in 2016, so I don't know how much you were toning it down from. Yeah. But you've been going hard in the paint.
It's very, very much so. Very much so.
When did that start? Was it like, as a kid you watched, or was it something as an adult?
Beijing 08. There's something about watching Usain Bolt run. It was exhilarating. And Shawn Johnson. Shout out to Shawn Johnson. Who sat there second.
Nice. Congratulations.
High school crush.
This is one game, right? This is one game,
the
right?
Gymnast, yep.
All right. He started.
Smitty against Mintz. The loser goes home. Smitty with mild hijinks off the top.
Oh, we got a shake off.
Oh, yeah. I
can't let Smitty do
who had the
that.
better handshake? Might have been Mintz. Smitty had the better handshake according to our ref Spider. Great first point here. Off the side of the table.
Ben's locked in. Could have used a couple of those backhand aggressiveness last game against Jake.
Ben Mintz does not have the best defense in the office, but it's pretty damn close. He moves around. He's so fleet of foot.
Oh.
Nope.
Great cut shot there by Mintz. Smitty pointing to something.
No funny business.
But that was so long. And
It doesn't count. He didn't touch it.
couldn't tell if it was a whiff on the serve. It did not seem to touch paddle.
2-1.
And it seemed to have tricked Ben Mintz a little bit because Ben Mintz slams into the net 2-1. Another whiff. Smitty used to lazily move the ball over the left or right side of the net on his serves. He seems to have changed it up a little bit since I last saw him play. 2-2 into the net. Service over to Mintz, who breaks serve.
Smitty might be the biggest strategist in this Triple S. Every time he comes in, he's doing something different.
Every point is its own adventure for Smitty as that one goes long.
4-3.
If you saw when him and Hubs were warming up, Smitty refused to hit the ball without hitting it 20 feet in the air. He didn't want Hubs to get properly warmed up.
Those are the things. Those are the things that he does. As he grazes his head by the basketball net behind him. 5-3, and Smitty not able to get the smash there.
I got to hit.
Almost fell down.
Too many short balls.
Mintzy, big time talk. Oh, a great backhand by Smitty, and a completely embarrassing moment for Smitty as he whiffs multiple times.
They call him blockhead. I think he wish he was a paddle head there, because if the paddle was on his head, that would have been probably would have hit the table.
Oh, my goodness. Watch this moment from Mincy. Smitty, multiple hits off the dome, off the top of the head.
Listen, the result wasn't what you wanted, but I respect the move because you just got to swing the paddle and hope you hit it.
All right, let's
It's
work.
not maybe the best odds, but you got to do it. And
Oh,
Smitty
I mean, we
just-
got the rule. I mean, if he misses like 3, I mean, can he just miss 20? I mean, come on.
Mincy
was
was
a
giving him
let.
the
That was
whiffs
a let.
earlier.
That
Now he's
was
like,
a let.
and Mincy just let.
No, that was a let. It was a let.
Okay,
a
being
let.
Good
told it
call
was
from
a
our
let.
official Spider.
Spider locked in as always. Has logged 1,000 hours, reffing all sorts of sports. 8-3.
8-4 now.
I think once we get ramped up for Jenga Season 2, which is coming in the next, I don't know, not next couple weeks, maybe the next 3
That's
weeks.
what happens, Mintz.
9-4.
Could see Spider out there as a competitor.
I'd like to hear that. Spider actually played together one time.
You trying to be my teammate?
We won. That's long from Ben
10-5.
Mintz.
10-5.
10-5. Smitty still keeping his distance a little bit. He's not out of this yet, but Mincy
right, we're-
clearly the
I'm
advantage.
killing
10-6.
But just as I say it, 10-6.
All right. Let's get it together.
Smitty maybe in the head of Ben Mintz a little bit. Right when Mincy made that comment, Hank, about the whiffed serves, things started to change. Massive smash by Ben Mintz. 11-6.
That's momentum changer. Smitty looked like he had it, but Ben Mintz came back aggressive, came back hard, put him away.
Smitty goes to the backhand slam. It's long, does not work, misses the ball.
12-6.
12-6. Mincy in control, but this one goes wide. 12-7.
It's going to be a long walk back to the hotel if he loses this one.
That one's long. Smitty can't get a couple points together.
Talking to the backswing.
He has to do it now.
We are
Smitty-
announcers. It is what we do.
Smitty now on his own yelling at you.
You called the timeout and held backswing.
It's backswing. Spider.
Nope.
Oh, and he can't do it. Smitty was furious with something there. He was talking to Spider.
Hey, the
Spider
rest.
was talking to him. However, Smitty did engage, and that slam was brutal. A huge point given away as Ben Mintz was backed up into the door, 13-8 Mincy.
I think it's 14-7.
14-7, excuse me.
Very respectful from Ben Mintz. These are crucial points. I do think up until 15, it's anyone's game, but once it gets past that 15 mark, it can feel like the game is over.
Hank, I think if he can get to 14-10 here, he almost did. The net unkind.
That was.
We're going to get a closer look. This is why we have the net cam here in the Triple S. That, as we said, Smitty had the momentum. If he had that point, it's within 4. Now it's 6.
It looked like a mishit, Hank, right? Like, that seemed to not have been a great shot by Mintz at all.
No.
But the net, like I said, majorly unkind to Smitty. I mean, it was into the net. Look at the spin created. The Bayou backspin of Ben Mintz.
That hurts if you're Smitty. That hurts a lot.
And this is a Smittyism right here.
Quit looking at me. Let's work.
Staring at somebody who's not his opponent. Into the net. Smitty now in his own head. If I were to guess, Hank, that net ball may have ruined him.
I can't say that I blame him.
16-10.
Mincy seems to not be able to really control it as much as he wants to, as he can't string enough points together to really shut the door on Smitty completely. Smitty's got to corral it right now, but into the net he goes.
17-10.
Mincy can start to sniff it. Like a big bowl of gumbo. Smitty within 3.
Time.
Calling timeout. Smart move.
Out by Smitty.
Smart move. You don't want to go. You don't want to be walking home back to the hotel wondering if you had timeouts left.
You may as well use them, Hank.
Do
You
a
may as well
dart
use
throw.
them.
Maybe get a bullseye here.
That seems just about on par with what Steven Smitty broke character and laughed at it.
Let's work.
There's the dart on the top of the board.
Oh, too much.
Long goes Mintz.
19-11.
Mintz, if he can finish this off up 19-11, he will take on PFT.
PFT played really well against Lurch.
He did. He was up for a little while. I don't know if the loser's bracket's the worst spot.
20-11. Hey,
he
no,
get a little
you can't
momentum.
miss
The more
on
he
this.
plays, the better he is.
There's no sucker serve in this.
20-11, no sucker
I
serve.
was just telling you that.
Mincy giving the rules to Smitty. Smitty not a fan of them, clearly.
Okay. I mean, I was trying to warn him just because I thought he might go for too much.
Smitty with an "Are you fucking kidding me?" look. An
Wow.
intentional whiff from Smitty to be an asshole. One potential last serve. He has to save it here. Down 19-11 off the side of the table. 20-12. Smitty's still alive. He's long. Smitty has been eliminated from the tournament Ben Mintz moves on to take on PFT in the losers bracket.
Okay.
He checked into the hotel 20 minutes ago, and he's going right back.
Tough one. Never want to be the first one eliminated. He was the lowest seed in the tournament, so there wasn't a ton of expectations for Smitty. He did fight hard. He battled out there. It just wasn't his day. It was not his day.
Spider hit him with a tough scenes just as the match ends. And as Marty and Hubs walk in, Smitty and Mintz exit. Bayou Ben on to the second round of the losers bracket. He will take on PFT.
Like 4 or 5 games probably.
I chose the
Smitty and Hubs and Marty fighting over the side of the table.
I do believe seeding we would resort to seeding in this situation. But if they want to do rock, paper, scissors, I'm not opposed to that either.
Best of 2 out of 3 or 1?
Just one.
Single elimination, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
See, this is why you do the table, Jeff.
Okay.
This is why you do
Rock,
the table.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Mush wins
Marty
rock,
gets to
paper,
pick.
scissors.
He wants the back. I personally in this room prefer that side as well, but I don't know why Marty does. He hasn't really said the reasoning why.
Yes, sir.
Winner of this match, Hank, takes on Frankie. Hubs and Frankie and longtime rivals in this room. They've logged hundreds of matches here and other places.
I need to bring an upset to this place.
Marty, a world traveler, played Deion Sanders months ago.
PIG?
We do need an upset here. We want to make it interesting for the people at home. We need the madness, August madness.
Also got Nate Oates, head coach of Alabama basketball.
Oh, they're just getting right into it, it looks like.
They're going to play right off the bat. Marty goes long.
Bad start.
When Marty flares open that forehand, that's when you know things are bad. Hubs moving real early. Hubs locked in. Hubs was only in here 15, 20 minutes ago, and you can see he's still warm, Hank. Not a great start for Marty.
That's just not good, Bob.
He came out cold in his first game, too, in the exhibition. He did get it together, but
you like that?
He's got to find it now.
You like that?
This is
Couldn't
that
see it,
wacky
huh?
serve that Mush is doing. It's kind of like an okey-doke type serve.
Jack, Queen, King.
He's hiding it.
Ace.
Please.
Hit him with the Jack, King. I can't talk. Jack, Queen, King, Ace joke. Always plays. 4-1, though.
4-1.
Should probably pull that one back out. Down 3 early. Winner remains in the bracket to take on Frankie.
All right, come on.
Marty's body language is not a good sign here if you're a Mush maniac.
Nah.
Yeah, if you're a Mush head, you don't want to hear the not great Bob that early on. But it is 5-2. Hub saying he's doing too much. Still looks better, but that one goes long. He gets crossed up a bit by Mush. 5-3. Bit of an underhand, forehand cut shot by Mush.
Nonsense.
But sets it up for Hubs. And Mush can't put it back over the net. 6-3. These guys are spinning the shit out of the ball, Hank.
Yep. Big point there early. Big point. Mush needed that one.
7-3. Hubs knew what he set him up with, gave him the yup just as he scored the point, and now the net helps Hubs out. Hubs hurt by the net twice against Jack McCarthy.
Not even a verbal sorry?
I literally raised my hand.
Verbal.
I apologize.
That was unbelievable.
Interesting that Hubs wanted the other side. This was the side Jack McCarthy had the net help, and now it helps
Come
him out as
on,
well.
bro.
So
What are
maybe
you
losing rock,
doing?
paper, scissors is a good thing. Mush cannot spin that forehand.
I don't know how
Hubs is having a tough time. I mean, Mush is having a tough time with Hubs' spin. He's putting a lot of spin on this ball, and Marty just does not know how to return him.
Massive forehand by Hubs. It's 11-3, and this is getting away from Mush. Ooh, great shot by Mush. A bit of a cut shot that just gets over the net. 11-4.
5,000 goes so fast.
But the higher seeds continue to dominate him. Great shot by Hubs. Solid return by Mush, and he works out the point. 11-5.
Gets some help from the tape there. He needed that one in a big way.
Cannot follow up a great point with a return like that. It's 12-5.
He's hitting down on the ball straight into the net.
That one is long, though. We've seen this a bunch, especially in that last match. The higher seed, big lead, but then can't really quickly put them away. Giving him a couple opportunities to come back. Can Mush take advantage? Great point here. Down 12-6, but that's long. He just said he can't hit that spin. He doesn't have that shot.
Not something you want to say out loud, I don't think,
Nah.
when you're playing
That's
someone.
so bad.
He's saying he's not that guy.
Missed the table.
Not that guy, pal.
But long again by Hubs. Can't get a couple points going, but then another one right back. Neither side can really get a rally here. But it goes back to 7 points. Hubs with the lead.
Oh, got it.
Mush, a great return off the back edge of the table.
That was unbelievable.
14 to 8.
Wow.
Wait a
The game is still within mild reach, but Mush has to make a run here. Great shot by Hubs. Better return by Mush.
It's unbelievable.
14 to 9. Mush is blown away by himself.
Fucking, hey, Booth, want to show a replay once?
That was a
Come on
great,
now.
great return there from Marty.
And that was no simple return coming his way from Hubs, and now here's that run. 14-10. Mush, last serve of his service set here, with a chance to make it 3. It's a forehand off. That one's long. It's 14-11. Marty Mush with a huge comeback on the serve. It turns back over to Hubs. Mush is gaining confidence.
Pretty good.
Hubs has got to be feeling nervous right now. He knows he needs to win at least 2 out of these next 3 points.
Smacks away Mush's ball. Wants his own. 14-11. This thing got close out of nowhere. Great rallies between each of them. Whoever scrapes this point will be a big one, and it's Marty again. Another point for Mush. He was down as many as 8, I believe. It's 14-12.
They're both playing a little bit scared. They don't want to make the mistake. I think that's a smart decision.
Oh, that one's long.
Cunt rag and a half ball.
Saying cunt rag and a half.
Oh.
Spider, the ref, didn't like that. He said, no, that's word not my favorite.
Certainly
Word
not.
being half.
12.
Hubs finally stops the bleeding, 15-12. Marty's still alive, but the net again haunts him. Mintz got the bounce on that one earlier. Not as kind to Marty.
I think it's because Mintz was a little bit more central in the table and Marty's was closer to the post. Didn't
Great
get that give.
return from Hubs. Drops Mush to his knee. It's 17-12. Now it might be getting away from him. Marty has to figure it out quick. And a great forehand forces an error from Hubs. 17-13.
This is not an insurmountable lead whatsoever. A couple points here, and all of a sudden, the pressure is all on Hubs. He's got to hit every shot. He can't be making any mistakes.
Mush basically gave up pretty early. And that one's long again, 17-14. Hubs just cannot put him away. Great cut shot, sets up an error.
Whenever I try and do something good, it never goes right.
Story of my life.
Just like, hit it over the net, you fucking twat.
Very negative conversation just now between the both of them. 18-14 Hubs, 3 points away from moving on. Fantastic forehand, and that might have broken Marty.
No, I
song thing again, Jack.
Hubs talking shit now about the ace song. Hubs starting to feel it. 2 points away from the victory to stay alive in this tournament. But he puts it into the net. Mush trying to avoid having to go back to Smitty's hotel room. And that forehand is long, 20-15.
Wow.
Marty will have the serve. There's no stock serve. Hubs has the serve to stay alive as the serve turns over. Winner takes on Frankie. Loser goes home. And that loser is Marty Mush. He joins Smitty out of the tournament. Hubs, the winner, will take on his longtime friend and rival, Frankie Borelli, in the next round of the losers bracket.
Mush kept it interesting there at the end. He was a little bit out of it. Right after that first point, he lost the first point. He said, I don't have it. The confidence wasn't there. He still kept it close. He still did well, but just not enough to beat Hubs there.
Marty had it close, but I think the moment, Hank, where he realized he was playing well, might have done him in. Got a little too big for his britches there, potentially.
Yeah, and I think Hubs realized that Marty was not playing aggressively. He was basically forcing Hubs to make mistakes, and once Hubs realized that and just kept hitting it back instead of trying to hit it aggressively back, that's when he kind of was able to get it together, regain his control, and win the game.
Marty not too excited, as we saw there, to be eliminated, and that is what happened. Gives the camera the bird. He's donezo in this tournament. No more Marty Mush. He joins Smitty. Maybe at his hotel room. If there was like free cookies, I'd go there. Might be fun.
Here we go, though. This is time? It's Lurch versus Jake. Are we doing
Trying
the other?
to confirm what the next match is. Lurch versus Jake is on the docket, but we are going to stay in the losers bracket for now. PFT against Ben Mintz, which this is one I am very excited for. The spin doctor himself, PFT Commenter, taking on Ben Mintz. Happy Feet Ben, as they're calling him across the office. He moves around. He scoots around the floor as quick as anybody not named Jake Marsh. He's a great defender, but here is the spin doctor, PFT Commenter, looking to stay alive in this tournament. He's had a bit of a break, though, Hank. He said he got shafted on the draw.
He got shafted on the draw, so he says, but he also was in complete control of that game. He had the chance to beat Lurch, kind of fell apart for him a little bit at the end, but I thought he played well. He showed that the seating was correct and pretty much perfectly seated by the committee. We're going to see if he's going to use that momentum he had in playing well against Lurch, or if it's going to be something where it's like he realized he should have won and it's kind of he's lost all momentum, lost all composure.
Well, Jeff, I might be a spin doctor, but you guys are two princes.
1, 2.
I don't understand that reference. But I'm sure it's a good one.
There was a smirk on his
Maybe
face
not.
for 90 seconds where he was like, I'm going to really lay this one out there.
Uh-huh.
PFT and Ben Mintz. The loser goes home.
I get to go home?
The loser's maybe congregating at or Smitty's hotel room. He's got a hotel room. Might be a good bar there.
Oh, nice.
Mintz versus PFT. Winner takes on, in the next round, a loser from the winner's bracket. So a daunting task. The winner takes on the loser of Lurch versus Jake Marsh. A heated, disgusting rivalry.
I do not want to play against Jake.
All the pressure in the world, though, Hank, as you and I talked off camera earlier on Jake Marsh. He has to win this tournament. Simply has to win.
Has to.
Let's rally for serve.
All right, let me share this.
All
real
right,
quick on my
I'm
phone.
good.
You need me to share? I was going to share this on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Quick little tweet. Love that promotion. Always be promoting from Ben Mintz.
do
He
that
knows
as
this
well.
might be
That's
his
a great-
last opportunity to promote
That's a great
here in
call.
the tournament today.
Great call by
Although
Ben
I think
Mintz.
he will be up in the booth with you for the end of this.
He's trying to throw me off my rhythm.
I'm trying to give the people.
He
what
was.
they
This
want.
seemed to be a calculated move from Mintz. Mintz knows what he's doing.
I don't see it. I don't see it on the
He's a
Barstool
showman.
Sports Twitter. Oh well.
Did we take down?
Still streams.
We take down some of the fans out here for social distancing. What's up with this? Not as many cutouts.
They're all close to each other, though.
That's true. Who is it?
Bob Fox behind that one. I think that's Big Cap
We got
on the other
no.
one.
We got
That's Rudy,
we got
right?
Rudy,
Rudy?
Bob Fox, and Liz.
I see a hockey stick. That's got to be Rudy.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Liz Gonzalez, Stool Streams champion today.
P.
Liz and KB right
Alright.
now are the two Stool
And
Streams champions,
G.
and we're gonna get the third one today.
We will have our third big-time champion, KB, winning rock, paper, scissors.
It's actually big to win ping.
Well, there's
You
actually
shoot your
Big
serve.
Ev as well.
Big Ev,
All right.
Big Ev did win as well.
Here we go.
Liz, the
Let's get into
MVP
it.
of that tournament, though, of the whole league.
go.
Yeah,
honestly.
Big Ev was just kind of in her backpack for that whole tournament.
Yeah.
Great spin by PFT, but Mintz keeping up as always. His defense
When I-
is fantastic. 1-0 Ben Mintz.
Come on, PFT.
Mintz, the tennis guy himself as well.
Shit. Fuck.
PFT furious. And I'm not Jake, I'll say he's saying the word fuck a bunch. Down 3-0. Goes for the smash. Almost an incredible point off the edge of the
3-1.
table by Mintz. But PFT finally on the board, third one. He's going to calm down a little bit now. As you know, Hank, it's all about
figure
this
out.
moment here. PFT has to win his serves.
Best in the office at the serve. He had it going against
And
Lurch.
look at that.
And Lurch
Mintz, he
figured it
scrapes
out.
out a point.
1-4.
It should be noted, though, PFT did record 3
5-4.
interviews today, and he did a live stream for Golden Auction.
And a
so-
podcast and macrodosing.
And macrodosing.
And interviewed Peyton Manning, too, the other day.
So
Did you figure out if his nephew is coming to Ole Miss?
2-5. Definitely. Yeah.
There's that big PFT serve. Maybe not exactly what he wanted because it allowed Ben Mintz to give a good return and
2-6.
force an error. 6-2 Mintz with the lead. Mintz all over the place, not able to save that one.
3-6. Mafia.
Very, very early off the front of the table. And a service error that is never what you want to see
Mintz, hold.
PFT
We don't need to
do.
see it again.
The serve turns over to Mincy. Here it is, the final serve of his set of 5. Off the front of the table, behind him, surrender Cobra. It's 7-3 Mintz.
Whoa.
in these
Long again.
in these single elimination games, you just can't make those mistakes.
Now there is absolutely No room for error. 8-3.
That counts.
It's 8-3, man.
Mintzy with the lead.
8-3 Mintz. Yep.
Can I go?
Yep. You're good.
Great form by PFT. A solid forehand. Mintz far too backed up there. 8-4. Very early on, but that backhand doesn't land. Too much spin. 9-4. Mintz with the lead. This one into the booth. Look out, Hank.
Mintz.
A little passive aggressiveness there from PFT. I think
10-4.
he's trying to take out his frustration on us.
Almost a souvenir there for you, Hank. That ball way off the mark. And now that one into the bottom of the net.
Great defense from
11-4.
there. Did a little
It's
jig
getting
at the
away
end.
from PFT, down 11-4.
His feet are active. His grunts are heavy. He's locked
Mintzy,
in.
he moves with the best of them. Winner takes on the loser of Jake Marsh against Lurch. It's 12-4. Mintzy with a bit of a weird groan moan there. 12-5. PFT trying to keep an arm's length here. And that's another service error. He almost didn't even hit it. It just grazed the paddle under the table. 13-5. He's given away just already too many of those. Oh, that's off the wrist of Mintzy. But he's a lot to work with here, Hank.
PFT just got to get it together. He's got to focus, lock in, string together a couple points. Could be anyone's game.
He tries for the kill. Too long, maybe too aggressive. Is he feeling the pressure? Down 14-6. Great forehand cut shot. Mintzy with the fantastic defense. PFT can't return it. And now it's 15-6.
Oh, where you going for that? Oop.
Ben Mintz doesn't have to do anything crazy here. He's just got to play, play his defensive game, make PFT make mistakes, and he should be able to close this out.
All of the mistakes today have been by PFT. Mintz the active feet and softly pushes it by PFT. PFT stunned.
Was there a hand on the table?
No. I know there was. You can check it.
Okay, all right. Just curious.
PFT looking for
60.
not my
You can
call.
check. I'm going to look at it. Watch the tape. I know
or
it.
something.
He was asking if there's a hand on the
I'm
table.
just trying to scrape together points any way I can get them.
They want a review on that. PFT, smartly wants all the points he can get. Down 16-7. I guess that's an official review request from PFT. If not, what that was a great point by Mintz, and I can confirm, good point, fantastic job by Ben Mintz. It remains 16-7. Smart challenge though by PFT.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do in this
69.
situation. Any point you can get, you got to go for.
Mintzy.
Oh!
Whomping the feet down like an elephant. That one doesn't work.
16-9.
A loud player. 16-9.
Or is it 8? What is it? I think it's 9.
16-9.
That's what I thought.
PFT. Is he sensing a moment? Can he take advantage? Big slam. An almost amazing return off the ceiling by Mintz, but it comes back the wrong way. 16-10, PFT in the double digits.
Don't look now. PFT's starting to make it interesting.
Off the side of the table. The spin was immaculate there. 16-11. Another great serve. But that one does not land on the right side of the table.
That point.
And the run ends for PFT. But can he finish off this set of serves? No, he cannot. 18-11, danger zone time for PFT. Great serve by PFT, keeps him alive. 18-12.
He's fighting. He does not want to go down. He's going down swinging, and I love it.
He cannot make mistakes. He doesn't there. Forces one long by Mintz. Mintz into the back of the wall. 5-point lead, but PFT the backhand into the net. 19-13.
Ooh, that's terrible.
19-14, Mintzy with that lead. He'll give it back to PFT at least one more time for his serve. PFT goes for the aggressive slam, but doesn't extend his body enough. Too much arms there.
It's my serve, this one, and then if you win this point, it's yours, because it's no sucker serve in the Olympics, correct? It's my serve for
I
one more
misspoke.
point.
He will not get it back once it gets to 2015. PFT trying to stave off elimination. The cut shot falls. No good. And Ben Mintz will move on. The upset over PFT. The first we've seen here in this tournament. PFT has been eliminated. Ben Mintz with back-to-back wins in the loser's bracket, Hank. And he will take on the loser of Lurch and Jake.
Starting to make a run here for PFT. I mean, you got to wonder what would have happened if we did it on a day where he doesn't record 5 podcasts and a couple interviews and a live stream.
He looks exhausted.
That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. A valiant effort nonetheless. And he's just going to have to go back to the drawing board. He's one of the fiercest competitors here in Stool Streams, and he'll be back for sure.
One of the few to actually beat Jake Marsh here and there, I believe. He's gone to battle with you many times, but Ben Mintz, the disruptor as they call him in the office. Ben Mintz from the Bayou waltzes on out, but not for long. He will return to take on the loser of Lurch and Jake Marsh. But up next, we have a huge rivalry. Hubs and Frankie. They have played hundreds of times, not just here, but also in other settings as well. They know each other from the bar scene, from the place that there's ping pong in the city. They probably played pool halls before. They will face off here with the loser going home. Do you have an early prediction?
I actually don't, because Frankie does have the arm injury. He did play decent against me, but it fell apart for him. Frankie's also kind of Hubs is also kind of a mental case. I want this game to be close. I want it to, these boys to stay tight, and I want to see who can really get it together and have the clutch gene at the end of a game. And I think if it gets to that point, I think Frankie has the advantage, but only time will tell.
Worth noting, you will potentially, if you take on, if you lose your next match, but I want to put that negative energy in your head, if you lose your next match, you will take on the loser of this match. So a little bit here for you to think about. The winner of this match. Great correction by Frankie. Frankie always on top of things.
Okay.
Frankie miking up. He seemed pretty down earlier, as I noted. Said, no, he's not that great of a player anymore in here. I think it has more to do with time. He's been on the course a lot, helping out Trent break 100.
I also think the diagnosis is probably in his head a little bit. When you go to a doctor and he says, you probably should have come here 5 years ago.
An elbow injury, correct?
It's tough to continue to play sports after being told, you should not be playing sports.
Like, it's a Dr. James Andrews injury, right?
Right.
Irreversible damage to the ulnar nerve.
That just sounds bad.
It just sounds good. Honestly, irreversible damage to anything implies not great.
Hot mic. It would be a career-ending injury in baseball.
People would be crying.
They'd wear a patch for me for the rest of the season.
Yeah, all right, let's go. If you were like an important player, fans would be like devastated to hear that injury. PING.
I haven't played Hubs in a long time.
That's a good start.
I think we were being a little sarcastic.
I mean, this is not to do with the tournament, but I just got word in from the producer that Frank the Tank apparently tweeted about Larry being dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did see that.
Very alive.
Why did he tweet that?
I guess he's trying to give me a heart attack, because I just had an absolute heart attack. I guess that's why Spider ran out of the room. Spider is kind of, Larry's caretaker. He takes his job very seriously.
It didn't even dawn on me that he tweeted that. What an odd tweet from Frank the Tank.
That's big.
What a weird tweet.
Yeah.
Larry is
Frank's on one today.
He's clinging to life.
Frank's doing something. Frank's up to something today.
He's an old goldfish, but he's very much still alive.
Traveling the country.
Yeah, Frank's are all around the world.
The original Larry
I gotta find this
and
tweet.
first four have passed away.
It's a simple tweet. He just said, "Rest in peace" at PMT Larry.
Yeah, bizarre.
I mean,
no rhyme or reason.
Frank's up to something.
Maybe
today.
the guy that runs the account.
That would be really fucking sad.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, that's.
Did you guys already rally for serve?
No, we just did.
Okay, great.
Frankie with a massive smash on the rally for serve.
Yeah, I thought we were just having a nice little rally. And okay, Super Saiyan.
I haven't played Hubs. I also said I will never lose to you in this room on camera. I've lost to you a lot of times.
A lot.
I wonder. I don't know if they have the stats of what our stats are in this room on camera.
Don't want to know.
These two, as they're saying right now, Hank, they played thousands of times.
2-1.
2-1.
For many months, when the workday ended pre-lockdown, these two would be here late into the evenings after the workday ended.
Is Frank visiting the Pro Football Hall of Fame? I think that's where the confusion lies. Someone asked if he saw the memorial, and he thought that it was a recent memorial.
Bad tweet.
Kill you. Text him that. 3-1. Frankie with the lead here early. Now the serve moves over to Hubs. 3-2.
God, Spider's so right. The Fleming curse is on Larry now. We gotta get him a live stream camera on him, like one of those bears fishing in Alaska.
Frank's still looking for his win in Stool Stream Stadium.
April the giraffe.
3-3. Early between these two friends, rivals on the ping pong table.
Yeah, they said they haven't played each other in a while, but they did play probably every day for And that was pre-COVID, but they were playing every day for months.
They were fierce, even outside of this
5-3.
office. 5-3 early. These two have very fast style matching games.
5-4.
5-4.
That was let.
A self-let there call by Hubs.
Great defense
Beautiful
from Borelli.
shot. Ton of spin, but Frankie forced a bad shot there.
5.
Tied up at 5 apiece. Service back over to Frankie. Catches it with the hand because it goes long. 6-5. Frankie. Winner trying to stay alive. The first big scream, excuse me, from Frankie.
They don't want to do that all game.
Very upset with himself. 6-6. Loser is gone. Winner takes on the loser of you, Hank, against Jack McCarthy.
7-6.
Is that the next game, or is Lurch and Jake the next game?
I do believe Lurch and Jake will be up next. Lurch and Jake, as I've mentioned, they absolutely fucking hate each other. They won't admit it, but I know they hate each other.
8-7. God, what a return.
I've been corrected. The winner of this gets to play the loser of Jake and Lurch. That's a tough spot. Mincy will take on the loser of Hank versus Jack McCarthy. Mincy potentially a George Mason,
8-9.
a VCU.
I wouldn't hate seeing a little 4-play on 4-play action.
That would be fun. Frankie says that Lurch is the better player. Frankie says he thinks Lurch may be the
that's
best.
never going to hit.
Lurch, I would have agreed before today, but he really did not show me a lot in our exhibition or in his first game against PFT. It took him to the very end just to get the win.
Frankie and Hubs now 10-9. Frankie with the lead. Yeah, I'm still kind of stunned to hear what you said, that Lurch broke out a new paddle today.
Talk about
big
still being
backhand
stunned.
smash by Hubs, all tied up.
That Frank the Tank news, that just did not need to get in my earwaves because I can't even pay attention to
I
what's
could tell
happening
something
right
was
now.
up, and it's actually my fault for not mentioning because I saw his tweet in between games. I was like, well, that doesn't mean anything. 11-10, Frankie with the lead, a back-and-forth battle. It's exactly what I think everybody expected. The quickest we've seen so far in these last few matches where both players are in double digits. That one's long, 12-11. Could see it's going well into the 20s. And a great ace by Frankie off the side of the table.
Opens up his body to God thereafter.
13-11.
Oh, that's so bad.
Will he break out
Reset.
a dance if he wins, though?
I think he's gotta.
14-11, an iconic dance. It's a bit of an Irish jig. That one is long.
He wanted it. Wasn't even close.
Everyone with Barstool merch, go get yours at the store.barstoolsports.com. A big front hand and yell by Hubs. It's 14-13. This looks like every match these two have ever had against each other. Very rarely is there ever a blowout when these two square off. And that's a weak backhand into the net. We're knotted up again, 14-all.
Game to 7.
Frankie, a big smash and a yell. 15-14 ends the run.
Digs deep for that forehand and put Hubs away with it.
Another smash and forehand winner by Frank. Frankie, he yelled before he hit that ball. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that in this room. I have to see it again to confirm it. He yelled before that point was even scored. He yelled so loud it shook the camera.
He scared himself a little bit. That's like after he screamed, he was looking around like, was that me?
An all-time point in this room. 16-14. Service changes again. A fantastic match, and that backhand is long. Frankie in control, up by 3.
I don't even know.
Who's
Yours,
serving?
Frankie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you
Frankie with the serve.
Didn't I just get that one, that crazy serve?
I don't know. I generally don't know.
Reconfirming with
I don't
the
remember
booth.
one
I
thing
think the
that's happened.
scream scared everybody out of their minds. We forgot what happened.
Who just served one time?
Someone in the control room has to have
It
an
just,
idea.
it just
I
switched
think I just
at
served.
16.
They're going to double confirm. I think everybody kind of got thrown
No, the
off
score's
their
correct.
axis.
It's just
Score's correct.
Score
It's
is
just that
correct.
Frankie
It
was
is
supposed to serve, I guess.
17-14. Getting word from the booth now. The game was close, back and forth. Frankie had a
it is
lead.
your
Hubs
serve.
came back,
I think
and now
we're fine.
Frankie up by 3.
Yeah.
It's worth checking, but I think.
do
Yeah, no,
believe-
it definitely it's your serve.
What they were doing was
I'm pretty
correct.
sure.
Switched before the last point.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's 14-16.
Okay, it was 9.
Yeah, Hubs was at 14.
No, the score's right, and he's
Should
serving.
be
We're
correct.
good. We're good.
All right.
Hub serving. Frankie serving. Hub serve for the smash. Frankie serving now, up 17-14. Still blown away by that point. Hubs needs at least something here, and he gets it. 17-15. Massive moment, Hank. 18-14 against 17-15 is a huge difference. Almost an incredible save by Hubs, but it falls short. And now Frankie with that 18-15 lead.
He came all the way across the table just to miss it by a half an inch, maybe even less. It's those little moments that make all the difference.
2 more serves from Frankie. That serve was great. Had Hubs on the run. He controlled the point, and he gets it. 19-15, final serve here for Frankie. Can he push it to game point? And he does. Game point. Serve over to Hubs. Hubs, if he does not score here, is out of this tournament. Frankie, a smash to win it. Wrong.
He hit that directly up. The launch angle on that shot was high.
Shit-eating grin on his face. Winner takes on the loser of Lurch and Jake. A loud oh boy. It's 20-17. Frankie talking to his paddle, telling him no. Or her. Not sure if it's a man or a woman.
Yes.
A final win shot, no good as well. Into the net. Frankie yelling at the paddle some more. 2018. This is what Hubs does. He always seems to come back in these moments. Needs 2 more. Wrong, and it's not good.
So
and the
weak.
dance from Frankie is there. The small jig and step and spin moves him on in the loser's bracket. He will take on the loser of Jake Marsh and Lurch. A great match, maybe the best we've seen. Intense,
so
fired up, and that one smash point may have been the difference. Frankie moves on in the rivalry of friends. Hank, wow.
A valiant effort from Hubs, but yeah, I think he said at the one point that was all the difference. Frankie gave that soft shot. Hubs came all the way over, probably ran like 200 feet on that one point, and just barely couldn't get it over the net. He then followed it up with another top of the net shot. That was the difference.
Tough draw for these guys, as the winner was going to take on the loser of this heated, disgusting, filthy rivalry between Jake and Lurch. Also the rivalry between Lurch and Spider as well. Don't forget about that. This is the one we've been waiting for, and it may not be the only time we've seen it. We see it, as the loser will obviously remain in this tournament.
Yeah, and I just got word from our producer. Jake Marsh was caught in the bathroom. Not caught, but he was seen in the bathroom doing a little bit of an 8 Mile. Just psyching himself up in the mirror, screaming at himself, really getting himself ready to go. So that's where his head's at going into this game. Not sure where Lurch is. I know he's working today. He's probably been on some calls, maybe a little bit distracted. It's one game, though. It's one game for all the marbles.
A little bit. He did shake that. He may have a couple work calls there. He doesn't want to have the vibration in his pocket of another work call mid-match.
But maybe he's loose. That looseness will help him in this game.
The winners bracket will continue now. Jake Marsh, the 1 seed. Lurch, the 3 seed.
Someone take the. Oh, there it is.
Bit of a warm-up here. Lurch with the different, loud, traditional paddle.
Yep. Ooh.
Spider will re-enter in a moment after this warm-up, as these two will play once again. They've not played many times, but every time they do is intense, it's loud, and it's very pivotal. The winner will be the favorite, you'd have to imagine, to make it to the championship. The loser does stay alive, and the loser takes on Frankie, which is no small task, because the loser of you against Jack McCarthy, no offense to Ben Mintz, you play Ben Mintz. The difference between Frankie and Ben Mintz, pretty large.
Yeah, I would have to agree there. But you don't worry about who you're playing next. You worry about who you're playing right now. These two have 21 points in front of them. That's what they're going for. Don't know if Lurch has studied Jake's game. I don't know if Jake has studied Lurch's game.
Love.
These guys are getting it on.
Jake Marsh will serve. He had his normal mild rust, as that lefty forehand gives him a 1-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already a question out of the game from Lurch, and so it begins. I love this rivalry. We don't see it often. That's why it's special. They don't play often. So when they do square off, that is the signature play from Lurch right there. Lurch dangerous from all angles. Lurch will always find a way to hit that forehand as well. That one doesn't land, but Lurch will move. It's hard to force him into a shot he does not like.
Talk about moving. Jake is playing this game so quickly.
Jake likes to play fast as that backhand is in the bottom of the net.
Lurch can't be missing backhands. One thing I've learned playing Jake, you can't miss your shots. When you have shots, you got to make them. Otherwise, you're going to get buried.
Fired up. Like you just said, Hank.
Oh,
those are
good
the
shot,
shots
buddy.
Jake loves to hit. That one cross court. Lurch had no chance at it. 6-2 early, though.
2-6.
No crazy serve from Lurch. Lurch just likes to get into his zone there. But
3-6.
that serve does force a point. 6-3. That one's long.
7-3.
Missing his shots, and he knows it.
I can't believe he broke out the new paddle. That's what's blown my
7-4.
mind.
What?
Jake Marsh
He's a
into the
golfer
net.
too. You would never debut with a club you've never used.
Good shot.
Great forehand by Lurch. That's the zone you don't want to see Lurch in if you're Jake.
7-5.
No matter how good Jake is, when Lurch can get that forehand working and looks comfortable, it's never a good thing.
Same with Jake Marsh. That forehand is deadly. You saw it right there.
8-5.
He got full wind up and just puts it away. He does not miss those.
8-5.
Oh,
The lead
Benjamin.
for Jake, and Lurch had the
9-5.
backhand there, but buries it into his own side of the net.
Great dig there from Jake. Again, Lurch is making
69?
a little too many mistakes, I think. Oh
Mistakes
my
abound, but
gosh.
the loser does not leave the tournament.
6-10.
10-6. Lurch still within arm's reach here. But Jake in control, but that one right back to Lurch. 10-7. That's what Lurch needs. Force those mistakes. Get into his game. But now a mistake of his own. Back and forth we go. Advantage remains with Jake. 11-7. That one looked like a good shot, but it was long.
7-12.
Ben's starting to get frustrated with himself,
On himself, Ben.
and rightfully so.
Oh,
Does make sense. That is his
12-8.
name. His first name is
How'd
not
that miss?
Lurch.
12-8.
Oh,
That one's long. The
13-8.
cut shot against the table does not land. 13-8. Backhand long.
14-8.
Jake in control. 14-8.
Ben.
Forehand doesn't work. He tried to change the game and
15-8.
style up there. Didn't land. 15-8. Jake Marsh, though, gives one back.
15-9.
Just was about to say he was in complete control. Jake seems relaxed, Hank, as he goes up 16-9. Lurch is the one trying to maybe change things up. He has to do it quick if he wants to. A devastating forehand by Jake. 17-9. Into the net, though. This is it, right, Hank? Lurch has to capitalize here.
Just too many mistakes from Lurch, but he's still right in this. 17-11.
And if anything, it's a maybe feel him out game, and that one, helped by the net, just gets over, so it's a let. Down by 6, but that backhand sails on it.
12-17.
11-18.
11-18.
Good shot.
That's more like Lurch's game.
18-12.
Gets into the comfortable forehand, 18-12.
No room for error for Lurch.
Not at all, and there is, just as you say it, Hank,
19-12.
19-12. If anything, Lurch may be feeling out potentially a rematch
20-12.
later on. That backhand goes wide and short.
Let.
Jake in
That was a
control. They call a let, 20-12. A chance to win it here for Jake Marsh to move on to the semis, and he closes them out with ease. A massive forehand from the southpaw, and Lurch moves into the loser's bracket to take on a 4-play battle against Frankie. A guy that he said, Frankie did, he cannot beat. Frankie not confident against Lurch. Jake Marsh moves on to the semifinals. Well, the semifinals of the winner's bracket. We'll take on the winner of Jack McCarthy and you.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Frankie versus Lurch. I don't know. Lurch just doesn't seem to have it today. There was a lot of what ifs. What's he going to be like?
The new
we
paddle.
We have seen him play. I just don't know if he played a lot. I don't know if he did a lot of preparation for this tournament beforehand, and it shows.
I don't know if the new paddle is what hurt him.
Well, excuse me. I think Jake is going to come up here, but we'll see. And I'm going to go beat Jack McCarthy.
You got to go play.
Handily.
No matter what happens, you have to vacate the booth to go down and play. Lurch will return. We look at now the bracket. Jake Marsh into the semifinals, taking on the winner of this match right here, Hank against Jack McCarthy. I'm going to turn over play-by-play duties to Jake. Jake, not a color man. Not a color commentator.
Switch it up if you'd like, Jeff.
Nah,
You're in the seat. I've never been on this
all
side
right, so
before.
you're gonna be color commentator. This is weird.
If you want it,
No, you're gonna color commentate.
Okay.
I want to hear your thoughts on Hank
break
as
down
he
the
plays.
game.
Yes. Loser does not go home.
First time in
yes,
this chair.
that's the chair. See that?
Yeah.
He just learned that chair has been on the cusp of breaking for
literally
year
a year
now.
You know, we're almost a year to the day deep to our premiere. It was August 12th, 2020.
Oh,
Interesting.
God.
Interesting. Uh-oh, and oh God from McCarthy. I don't know if that was to Spider. McCarthy and Spider have a funny dynamic.
What?
Spider has a nickname for Jack McCarthy, Bag of Bones. No real arguments there between Spider and Lurch. There was a lot of people keeping an eye on that. And an early question by Lurch about a
My
potential
first
violation
serve.
on the
It was
first
6
serve,
inches in the air.
which was awesome. And Lurch gave a huge smile. I hope that was gamesmanship because it played. And now this matchup between the 2 seed and the 3 seed. I kept calling Lurch the 3 seed. Lurch was the 4 seed.
Lurch was the 4.
Loser takes on Ben Mintz, which again, no offense to Ben Mintz, it's much different taking on Mintz compared to Lurch. 2-0, Jack McCarthy with the lead. A quick game here. Hank, a massive fuck being
0-3.
And that one's long, 4-0. Jack McCarthy already broke him. Can he get all 5 points off the serve? That's
you can't have
a
that in
rare
game
mistake from
21.
Hank.
You just can't. A service error.
We saw PFT earlier buried himself on a service error, and this one is getting away from Hank very quickly. It's 6-0.
Something I'm monitoring, Jeff. Jack talks a lot of trash, especially to Hank. Obviously, he and I have our rivalry, but he's been respectful to me. He is disrespectful to Hank when they play against each other.
As 7-0 turns to 7-1, finally a point for Hank.
8-1. You got the giggles over there.
I just the idea of Jack McCarthy, just them going at it is just always funny to me. He's locked in. Jack was not this locked in for his previous match, which he did win.
Yes.
But he was all smiles.
Oh!
Great save and point for Hank as McCarthy sort of gave up on that one, thinking he had the win, and it's 9-2.
Oh my God.
Maybe some life, but maybe not as the service goes along.
2-10.
Bad shot.
Big smash from McCarthy. 10-3. An error by McCarthy. That one into the ceiling, almost off the table, would have counted. You got called out earlier. Hank saying he thinks you hate that the ceiling and TV are in play.
I hate it.
No, I mean, obviously, it's the triple S rule. I think that's what makes this place unique.
He says you'll never admit it, but you absolutely hate it deep
It works
down.
both ways. You know?
I think you hate it.
I don't hate it.
12-5.
Didn't burn you earlier.
I don't hate anything about the triple S.
Mincy's a big skyball guy. He hits a bunch up into the ceiling.
How about the fact earlier in the tournament, Jeff, that we had 2 points in a 5-point span that with the live ball roll. And we had like 2 the whole year.
That is rare.
I don't know if you caught that earlier, but it was crazy.
14-5. That one goes long. 14-6. Hank just trying to scrape some points away, maybe.
14-6?
Yeah.
That's all he can do here.
14-7.
A bit of a run. Hank, another comeback player himself, though. He goes on runs. Into the booth. That one goes.
Souvenir.
Souvenir. There it is. Love to
15-7.
see that. No one loves yelling the word souvenir more than play-by-play and color guys.
16-7.
And the next day, when they catch a ball, they love tweeting the video, too.
Yeah, they do. They like showing it.
That's what a little multitasking.
8-point advantage here for Jack McCarthy. Becomes a 9-point advantage. 17-8. Hank never in this one from the start.
Sorry.
Since that 7-0 lead, it's actually been close. Only 10-8 McCarthy, but Hank spotted him 7 early on, and Hank has not been able to recover since. The 2-seed Jack McCarthy,
79.
the 3-seed Hank. Loser will take on Ben Mintz. Bayou Ben, the big clomper.
The only upset in the entirety of this tournament so far.
Yep. And that one's long, pushes it to a 10-point lead. 19-9. And that is a passive-aggressive aimed smash off the face of Jack McCarthy. And this
29.
one is now at 20-9 and soon to be over. And it is easy, light work for McCarthy. He gives a look of what the fuck was that? What a waste of time.
I mean, congrats to Jack McCarthy. Obviously, the two of these guys have been relatively even throughout the regular season, Jeff. But we see more chalk in this tournament. 1 versus 2.
He just said that they should have just done best of 7. Fuck the tournament. Him versus you. That's a fairly cocky comment from Jack McCarthy.
Oh, me versus Jack. I thought they said
Yeah.
Hank said that. So
he said, who cares about everybody else? Should have just been him against you.
I'll say
7
this.
games.
I mean, I think it's a little early for that comment. There's still 6 people alive. Of
Yeah,
course, there's 6 people alive in this tournament. So
he's going to have to potentially face. He will face somebody other than you, most likely.
One of us
unless
will.
he wins.
I mean,
so it's potential.
Yeah.
And now we set up this right here, a 4-play battle. Lurch against Frankie.
Hank and Mintz are supposed to be next. We can go out of order. It's the same round, so it doesn't really matter.
Same round, losers bracket.
Yeah.
They're all mic'd up and ready to go, so they will play. Hank's going to get ready for his losers bracket matchup against Bayou Ben.
That'll be on deck.
The speedy gumbo, they call him.
Jeff, you see the winners bracket. I mean, the winner of me and Jack, job's not over yet.
I refuse to believe there's a picture of Jack, but his hair is so long.
So you do the hard one.
It's interesting because the entirety of the winners bracket's been chalk.
All right, cool.
Are we? I don't know if I'm getting. Are we getting word of a
Tosses are the
paddle
balls
change?
just next. Like a
Sometimes I
ball
look
boy.
at him and I toss
I don't
him.
see it. I don't see a paddle on the
Yeah, it's
table.
like-
I actually did one toss last
And
game.
no.
Felt like I was like a pro.
I don't know where you got that information,
Okay, I
Jeff.
didn't. I thought I heard Frankie maybe say he was changing paddles. That would have
No.
been shocking.
No, I can't.
Only the 3rd time Lurch has used this actual paddle.
It's an infuriating sound.
He took it out of the wrapper. Frankie says he hates the sound, but traditional ping pong
No,
sound.
absolutely.
That is the ping of ping pong.
So you think of the sound of a ping pong ball.
Jesus,
It's what
I've never
Lurch's
shot
ball
all day.
sounds like, not
Exactly.
I think
what
it's
the
too
green and
cold in
black
here
one
for the
sound
ball to
like.
get
What's
warm.
rally first
Ready?
serve?
Yeah.
Ping
Yep.
or pong?
Don't care.
P-I-N-G.
Golf. Oh.
I-N-G.
P-I-O.
Come on now.
For service, they can't quite make it to the word.
P-I-N-G.
Frankie loves to go full hardo on this one, and he will get the serve.
0.
1-0. Some of the best shots I've ever seen in this room from Frankie earlier. He had, I think, one of the greatest smashes I've ever seen.
That match against Tubbs, I mean, talk about a heavyweight match down the stretch. It was just pound for pound. They were smacking the ball.
That scream was unbelievable.
Oh.
And that forehand
That's how you get
into
a
the net.
bad
2-1.
shoulder or whatever you got.
Keep in mind, Frankie working with an irreversible injury.
Rules committee. Does it have to go off the edge, the end?
You have to serve behind the table, yes.
Yeah.
But does the ball has to come out?
No, no,
Oh, it doesn't.
no.
Okay.
That's the way, yeah.
3-1.
You must stand behind the table, but the ball can go. You can angle it,
4-1.
which again I believe is a triple S specialty rule.
It is in normal
4-2.
table tennis. If you've been watching in the games of the 32nd Olympiad in Tokyo,
4-3.
Yeah, there it
that
is.
is a rule.
Done running after.
4-3.
Lurch,
34.
a frequenter of the table tennis circuit in New York,
Pair of fours.
fat cats of the world.
Oh!
That one's a point. That's the type of forehand that when you see Lurch doing, and you played this just now.
Yeah.
When Lurch has that
45,
forehand going. He's
54.
in rhythm.
Absolutely.
He's very hard to beat.
The key
You
is
have
though,
to keep
just
him moving.
keep it away from there and make him earn the points via the backhand.
That man will back himself up to the wall to hit a
Yes.
forehand.
Get through it.
That
Ball.
one's live, but it's on Lurch's side of the table.
6-5.
6-5, Frankie with the lead. A big smash. That goes long. 6-6, back and forth we go. Another one back and forth. This time, it's for Frankie. 7-6.
I'm worthless.
8-6.
Now, where does your preparation, as we see Frankie slam one into the net to make it 8-7, are you thinking about your match right now?
Oh,
Jack
of course it's
McCarthy?
on my mind, but we still have a little bit of a
Dude, I
wait because of the
played
two consolation ladder.
As a
Hit the table.
loser's bracket
This thing,
in
like a
play,
table?
No,
do you
yeah. I went like this.
think about the
Few
fact
drinks.
that you may lose and still be alive?
78.
Yeah.
No, one match at a time, and I know that's cliche, but if you get ahead of
Oh my
yourself, play out all
God,
the situations and the
gonna get
combinations and the
tentative.
permutations,
79.
that really won't do you any good.
Yeah,
right now,
very
that
true.
one game to 21 against Jack,
Yeah.
and the rest will work itself out.
10-7, Frankie with the lead.
There it is. 7-10.
I only got one left.
And Jeff, we mentioned how there's only been one upset in the entirety of this tournament when number 8 Ben Mintz took down number 5 PFT. It's interesting because on paper that actually works out to Hank's advantage because, as you mentioned earlier, Hank and Mintz
7-12.
face off, and this Frankie Lurch matchup, they're one seed behind each other.
I mean, these
So,
things.
It's interesting.
This battle is one I feel like we haven't seen
3
very
stars.
often either in here. Again, any Lurch matchup is rare.
What?
Right.
Frankie loves to see that.
14-7.
Ball goes long. Frankie in massive control now, up by 7. This would be a pretty large upset.
14-8.
The 4 seed in risk of going down. Frankie not happy he gave one back on the serve. 14-9. Frankie started off this tournament playing Hank as the 7 seed.
It's 3-6.
To 3-6.
That was the 3-6.
Right, excuse me, yes,
Hank and
3-6.
Frankie, yep.
I'm looking at your bracket, which is a little reversed.
Yes.
Not a traditional March Madness bracket,
Yeah.
unlike you.
Right.
Big forehand smash makes it 15-10.
Shout out printyourbrackets.com, by the way. I know no free ads, but
Lurch still alive. Down by 5. A 4-play battle into the net, 16-10. Frankie inching closer and closer to staying alive. He tried for the smash yell. It didn't work this time. 5-point advantage remains here for Frankie.
11-6.
Winner will take on the winner of Hank versus Mintz.
12-6.
As the loser's bracket is filled out. Only 2 more people can avoid a loss.
That's just pathetic.
Or can afford a loss, excuse me.
Yep.
You and Jack McCarthy. 16-13, Lurch on the comeback trail. Not out of this yet. Great backhand by Lurch, but a better forehand by Frankie. Lurch saying he sucks to himself. It's 17-13 as the service moves on over. Frankie can win with the serve here.
See, it's been interesting. This is the first time ever we've done no
Huge
sucker
smash.
serve.
And point for Frankie, 18-13.
Yeah.
And that one, the spin gets him. Frankie can feel it, 19-13. This is where things got dicey against Tubbs, though. That smash does not work into the net. Is
That
he
was
getting
house
too
money.
cute?
That was house money. He's got a comfortable lead.
You're saying he has to do that 5-point advantage, 19.
But he's still doing it.
But that smash is long, and now he begins to talk to the paddle.
I
It's
take back what I
19-15.
said, because I think you do it once just to try to put the icing on the cake, but now, gotta be careful.
He had Hubs at 2015 and almost blew it. Can he get to 2015 here with the serve? Or will Lurch continue to have some life? That one's
Trying to play
long.
fucking tentative.
He's saying he was too tentative to himself. It's a 5-point advantage. Can Hubs close him out here? Long, no. 2016, this is where he was against Hubs. He went all the way to 2018. We're closing it out. Now it's 2017. Hits the brick wall. Lurch trying to stave off elimination. And it continues, 20-18 again.
Talking to the paddle.
He said to the paddle, you're not going to blow a fucking lead. And that one's long, 20-19, one more game point.
Biggest point of the tournament,
For
Jeff.
Lurch. What a comeback by Lurch into the net. And Frankie, the 6th seed, has upset the 4 seed Lurch and moves on. And he gives him a wave of get the fuck out of here as he walks away after nice sportsmanship. Frankie Borelli, who said earlier, not a great player anymore. It made it seem like he wasn't a favorite, but guess what? Jake, he's into the semifinals of the loser's bracket. Excuse me, the quarterfinals of the loser's bracket. He'll take on the winner of Hank and Mintzy. And I'll have to say, the way he's playing, you have to consider him potentially a favorite to get to the other side of this tournament.
Jeff, you and I are big NCAA tournament guys.
Wow.
It's the hot hand that wins the tournament, not the best hand. And Frankie right now,
is he Kemba Walker?
He is the man to beat in the
Shabazz?
loser's bracket right now. But Hank and Mintz, of course, would like to say otherwise. So it's fascinating how this is going to play out. We're down to 5, halfway home.
Wow. Lurch out of the tournament. The 6th seed Frankie will take on the winner of the 3 seed Hank and the 8 seed, I
Ben.
believe,
Yep.
Ben Mintz.
So you have the 1, the 2, the 3, and then the 6 and the 8. So Frankie and Mintz setting themselves up, as you mentioned earlier, a Butler or George Mason type run.
The crawfish crusher, as they call him.
The lowest seeded left in the tournament.
I can crush crawfish as well.
So looking at this match right here, Hank is undefeated against Mintz in matches. However, I remember they played a best-of-3 once, and Mintz actually beat him in a game 1. Maybe have that on the back of your head if you're Ben Mintz for some confidence.
How about this, too? Mintz was surprised just now. He thought he was about to play Lurch.
This
He
is
had
August.
no idea. It's a much different game. Hank, I would say, as good as anyone, probably outside of you with defense.
Where's the other green paddle?
But Mintzy, a great
Where's the other green
defender
paddle?
as well.
No doubt.
Mintzy loves to play defense. Mintzy is a literal back against the wall guy. He will have brick on his shirt in this match.
Oh, yeah, one more. And then
Hank loved that warm-up. You could tell Hank had a bit of a smile after Mintz put that one wide.
Ooh. Let me share. I'm gonna share it
Winner
on Twitter real quick.
takes on Frankie. Loser
Hank,
out of the tournament.
Who'd you lose to? Jack?
I was fucking smoked by Jack. Absolutely embarrassing.
Stool
performance.
streams or main account?
I think it's on the main account, but.
Okay.
They should put Jetski's head here.
Here we go.
Losers bracket. Last two remaining who can lose. You, Jake Marsh, Jack McCarthy, who said very, very cockily,
In a cocky
I don't know why I'm
fashion.
looking at Dukes for the answer on that one.
Yeah, you can say
said
in a
that,
cocky fashion.
Said fuck this tournament. Should have been a best of 7 against me and Jake for the championship.
I mean, I think
All right,
that's just
ready?
disrespectful to the league because
I think
Hank,
so as well.
Hank and the committee really worked hard to make this happen logistically. We have Lurch here, who we haven't seen in 10 months, so
Yes, yeah.
really there was a lot of dominoes to fall to make this
Actually-
happen. So I commend Commissioner Lockwood, but
put
I'm
the
not a
mic on,
fan
I'll
of
put the
Jack
mic
just
on.
stepping on him like that.
So a little bit of trash talk maybe from you just there.
Not trash talk, just my thoughts on his trash talk.
Well, you play for the league. Jack McCarthy plays for himself.
Yes, I mean, look at my shirt.
Yep.
The triple S.
Ben Mintz, the Cinderella 8 seed. Hank, the 3 seed.
Free roll here for me.
0-0.
Ben Mintz calling it a free roll. House money.
1-0.
Hank already off to a significantly better start than his last match. The net hurts him there. He was down 7-0 in his last match. 1-1 early. Mintz moves as well as anybody, but that one goes long. A little too much juice. A little too much energy, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Now
That's a wake-up call.
That one is not great for Mintz.
3-1.
Backed up into the wall. We'll see that often. You're new to the Mintz experience in ping pong. He will always be playing at the wall. He does it again. And it seems as though the paddle hit the wall. I actually don't even know who fucking scored there.
He did, unfortunately.
Hank with the point. I was so thrown off my access there.
Oh.
That one short, a little too much of a backup there. He
sorry,
didn't get his
man.
body into that.
Ain't-
So his
Ain't your
actual
fault.
his
Get my
idea
ass
apparently was
beaten.
to moan and groan against you. Would that have hurt?
Yes.
Would that have been a thing that bothered you?
I try to block out any and all
Two go.
outside noise, but I can see how it can be distracting. Ben's also,
Nope.
I mean, not really the case here. Usually a quick starter.
Mincy down 5-3.
5-4.
Backed into the wall, now 5-4.
Be a lot of back against the wall in this one.
Mincy loves to avoid the ball hitting him, too. He jumps out of the way so violently.
Fives.
As it's all tied up at 5 apiece. Serve back over to Hank. Against the wall again. Mincy defense, but that one goes into the camera well.
Jeff, you know what the best part about Mintz against the wall is?
Camera's shaking.
He hits the ball against the wall, and then he stays there. He doesn't go back to a normal position. He's just like, I'm home. Why not?
And another forced error by Mincy at 6-6. You're right. He really loves to stay at that wall. He will never reset midpoint. The moans and groans work again. 7-6.
Still early.
Long again. 8-6.
run.
Mincy with a run.
Timeout.
A run for Mincy.
8-6.
Is that distracting as a guy who just played? I know you say you block people out as that one goes long.
I tried
Mincy
to.
moves so much, though.
Yes, he does, but it can definitely be distracting at times,
Not
especially with him. He's got the more unique moves we've
Sorry.
seen.
Not it.
9-8. Close battle here. Hank eliminated in the last round from the winner's bracket, but still
short.
alive after a tough 0-7 hole he got himself into.
Nice.
And now it's 9-9. And while Mintz may be the 8 seed, it's like you mentioned, it's another ball near the booth.
Hank's point.
Oh!
Off.
Live ball
I
rule!
can't say anything.
We're
I got
getting
so
the
lucky
live
against
ball,
Mush
we're
that
hearing it.
I can't say anything.
Our ref called it a
I
point.
moved my head because it was hitting me.
Hit the wall.
But
If it hit-
is that wall in play?
It went
Everything but the
off
back
the broadcast booth.
So the official wording
We
of
need
the
a
rule
ruling.
is anything except the back wall.
It was not the back
If it
wall,
did not
was
hit the
off
back wall,
broadcast
it's
booth.
Hank's point.
A great live
If it
call
hit the
by
corner to
Spider.
your left, Jeff, that's considered the
I
back
feel like
wall.
we have to hear. We have
We
to,
need a replay on
we have to
this.
see that again. But it
Point Hank.
absolutely did not enter the booth.
I'm not arguing.
We
I
are
got
gonna
lucky-
take
I
another
got
look
lucky
at
as
it.
Did
balls
not enter
against
the booth.
Mush
Take a look at
earlier,
this
so-
again. Why
Can't
hit
tell
the
there.
booth off of Hank? I can for sure tell you it did hit the booth. It did
not hit the back wall?
It did not
So that's
enter
Hank's point.
the broadcast booth
Not-
because I didn't make the souvenir comment. It didn't come closer. The hit off the broadcast. The great call by the ref Spider.
Yeah.
As that point lands for Hank, one of the most unbelievable points we've ever seen here as Hank grabs a 10-9
So
lead.
it's 10-9 Hank.
That's Hank's
Okay.
point because
No,
if
I know
any-
it's Hank's point. I just
that's the
wanted to-
wording of the rule. But it's up for interpretation next season maybe. But the wording is anything except the back wall is in play.
Remember that point.
I got lucky against Mush
Yeah.
earlier, so it evens out.
It hit right here, the front of the broadcast booth. Mincy lock back, the moans, the whistles, the noises. He's against the wall, but a little too far back.
You could hear the
11-9.
the dejection in his voice when he knows he's against the wall. As if he can't change it, but he can.
Yeah, he does. He likes playing back there, but he doesn't like getting there.
Right.
Hank, not frustrated, but a little exasperated right now.
11-11.
It's 11-11. The Mintz experience is hectic. It's wild. It's loud. It's crazy. And it results in another point for Mincy, 12-11.
11-12.
Still a long way to go. We just began the second half.
You don't see Hank laughing very much, Jake.
No.
12s. Oh, my God!
Those are the misses.
The winner takes on Frankie. Frankie and Hank have played many times.
Yep, including today.
I don't think Frankie has played.
Frankie and Mintz have never played.
Which that is a matchup I want to see at some point because I just want to see Frankie react to Mintz play for like 5 seconds. Hank actually has had a bad water break. His water tasted bad.
13-12.
That's not good. That's not great. That's not great.
Defense from Mintz.
Mintz defense and a backhand smash for the point. He left his perch there. He left the wall, Jake.
That's what I've been telling him to do the whole match, but...
Get down. 14-13.
That one's long. We have a continued great back and forth 14-13 battle. Hank, a great forehand, wins another point back. We're knotted up at 14-all.
I can see the body language of Hank. He senses the momentum.
Nope.
That one's off the top of the net.
Stop doing that.
15-14.
Stop it right now.
Oh.
That one's long. 15-all again. 30 points in. No difference. We are all tied up. Hank keeping Mintz moving, and he gets what he wanted. Mintz not in control at all there, and Hank took advantage. He's back out in front. Mincy the moans and groans.
Oh, he wants that one back.
Fudge.
He knows he blew a huge point
Fudge.
in this match. 17-15.
Jeff, bookmark that one if Hank wins.
He knew it too. You saw him bail out as he hit it. He knew he made a grave error. What a point by Mintz. 17-16, 33 points in. Loser goes home. Winner takes on Frankie in the loser's bracket. What a
he digs it out!
Scoops into a point. We have to see that again. Hank thought he had a kill and what would have been a great save, Jake, but it was Mintz's save that ended up scraping away a match-tying 17-all point. Watch
Look
this
how low
save.
he got. Wow.
Mincy, the 8th seed, the Butler, the George Mason of this tournament, staying alive. Sounds like Steffi
Big time
Graf.
from Hank.
Nice shot. Good shot, Hank.
Wow.
17-18.
Remember, no sucker serve, Jeff.
Maria Sharapova-esque noises from Mintz.
Shoot.
That's long,
17-19.
19-17.
Nope.
God.
Long from Hank. Mintz alive. Mintz feeling it. He's exhausted. He's against the wall and he can't save it.
18-20.
No matter how hard he tries, Jake, he just falls into the wall every time. 2018. Can Hank close it out and win?
Oh!
Yes, he does. The net
Great
is
game.
kind
Great game.
to the commissioner. And a hug between Hank and Mintz in one of the most intense, hectic, wild matches I've ever seen in here.
I free ride again.
Hank
I'm through
is
effort.
alive.
Great effort.
Cinderella. The clock has struck midnight.
Great
the glass slipper turns into an empty bowl.
Nervous.
I thought I had, yeah.
An
I had
empty
you on the
po'
road.
boy. I didn't
That
want
was
to say
great. Yeah, that was
Dumbo
great. That was
again.
the best I played.
Mintz has been eliminated.
I was hitting my
This is
aggressive
the
forehand
winning
way
point.
better.
Watch
I
where
got
it
able to-
hits for Hank on the 20th point, or excuse me, the 21st point. The net, as flimsy as can be, gives Hank the win to tank on Frankie. Wow.
Get away.
And in walks Jack McCarthy. Here in the winner's bracket. Now we're deciding out who's going to play. Live figuring it out, and Jack McCarthy will play Jake Marsh. Jack McCarthy may be greasing up the ref there, saying you did a great job to Spider. You don't hear that often. Oh, he's saying usually he does not do a good job reffing. He did a great job reffing. I want to note again, that ball absolutely from Hank hit off the front of the I have not seen a broadcast booth point, Hank. That was the first that I've ever seen. We've seen the TV, we've seen the ceiling plenty of times, but off the broadcast booth?
Yeah, that was as lucky as it gets. He had all the momentum there. That was a bad shot by me. It was a miracle shot. It hit off. It didn't hit off the top. It hit off this side post, so even smaller. People can't really see it at home. It's maybe, I don't know, 5 inches wide. Hit off the side of that. Came back. And then, I mean, that was really the difference in the game.
It was. It was a difference in the game. It was very close.
Mintz was playing really well.
He moves so much, and no matter what, he will always fall backwards into the brick wall, and he will play you from there, but somehow he manages to beat people from that position.
Very excited to see how this one goes.
These two, Jack McCarthy said that the tournament should not have happened. It should have just been a 7-game series between him and Jake. Jake Marsh, offended by that, said that's a disgusting comment about the league. Should not have been said. After all the hard work put into it, I feel like you have to agree with Jake there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Jack is a child. He's like a high school kid, basically, trying to be a wise ass.
Actually?
And that's what he does.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Well, let's do it right now. Do a ping right now.
All right, well, it's going to be either PING. No, they're going to do it now. Loser stays in the tournament.
All right. Is that start? Yeah,
Jack McCarthy going to start with the serve. Loser stays in the tournament. They will take on the winner of you and Frankie. The winner, however, will have 2 shots at the title in the championship match. A great spot to be in. What an amazing point that results in a Jack McCarthy point.
Wow.
2-0. The best rally we've seen today.
I mean, I can speak from experience. Jack McCarthy's locked in. I can't say I was locked in. It wasn't 2 guys that were locked in going at it really until the end, but the moment is not too big
Jack,
for him.
A bit of a whiff. No, not at all. He got a 7-0 lead on you, Hank, at one point. You ended up playing it pretty even from there on out, but it was just too insurmountable.
Going to backhand.
Yeah, you just can't go down 7-0 in a game of 21.
McCarthy saying don't do backhand, something that you know. You may not want to say your weakness to your opponent, but Jake Marsh already knew that.
4-2.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Marsh, there's really only 1 or 2 spots on the table you can hit it to without it coming back 1,000 miles an hour.
4-3.
Jake into the net, 4-3. Very even matchup, though. Jack McCarthy, a tennis man. Played at Arizona State. I'm like 99.9% sure. I don't just make that up.
I doubt it. That sounds like he played like a club. Yeah, like he might have like.
I think he lied to somebody about it in the office, and I just believe that.
Also not true.
Listen, when you, it's one of these things I know. There's D1 athletes strong, and Jack McCarthy doesn't fit any of the criteria of a D1
He definitely
athlete.
played in high school. He for sure played in high school.
5-6.
Early lead, though.
Getting from our booth officials that he does scream high school tennis player. Great battle here between Jack McCarthy
6-7
and Jake Marsh. Jake Marsh with the lead. That one skims the back of the table.
Get some help from the table. Those are the points you need if you're going to win the tournament.
8-6, Jake Marsh with the advantage.
That's so bad.
Jack talking to himself, 9-6. Jake taking mild control here, but 3 is nothing, but now it's 4.
10-6.
10-6.
It's getting away from Jack. He's losing his mic. He's losing his lead. He's losing it all.
Remember, the winner gets 2 shots at the championship. The loser will take on the winner of Frankie and Hank.
So bad.
That one off the net, back at him,
11-6.
11-6. Jake very much in control right now.
Oh my
just like he
God.
was against Lurch. 12-6, Hank. What are you seeing here?
I'm seeing a guy that's falling apart at the wheel here. This is
so stupid.
That was the point of the match right there.
7-13.
If Jack had any chance of winning, he needed to win it.
5-point advantage. Jake gave one back, but Jake gave one back again, though. He needs it here, right, Hank?
He got it.
And he does get another mistake. It's 13-9. Creeping back is Jack McCarthy. And a massive smash hand.
To do that.
Smash forehand down the line
9-14.
is a point for Jake. 14-9. That one's long, though.
10-14.
He has to have a run here.
Big point right here. Massive point.
Shot.
And that one goes long. A great forehand by Jack McCarthy.
Jake might be playing a little bit too conservatively here.
Another great forehand keeps the point alive, and a backhand forces a forehand error from Jake Marsh. A rare forehand error. 14-12, and just like that,
14-12.
Jack McCarthy back in it.
And some rare body language from Jake Marsh, too. Wow.
14-13.
Another shot long. 14-13. A stunning development here in Stool Stream
Nice
Stadium,
shot.
but
15-13.
Jack McCarthy can't keep the run
16-13.
going.
Great shot.
That backhand miss by Jack McCarthy off the serve is
14,
those are the
16.
points that make a difference. You can't just give a shot, give a point back on the serve.
16-14 before that point. Now 17-14. 31 points in. Jake Marsh with a 3-point advantage. The winner moves on to the championship, 18-14, and will have 2 shots. They can afford 1 loss in the title match. The loser will take on the winner between Hank and Frankie.
Oh, it's
that
so
one's
bad.
long. Jake Marsh can feel it.
14-19.
Into the net. Jake Marsh, multiple chances to win. He almost just tore his wrist off.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we don't do sucker, I thought.
No
14
sucker
points.
serves.
I'm an idiot.
But it moves
Correct.
over. It's just still on Jack McCarthy's side. That one's long. He's still alive.
It's the first correct thing I've heard Jack McCarthy say.
But now Jake
2015.
Marsh
2015.
will have serve to win and move on to the championship. Can he get it? Not yet. 2016.
2016.
Great serve.
And look at that. A great serve sets up a shot in his wheelhouse. And Jake Marsh moves on to the championship match with a great rider. And that rider is the fact he can lose 1 time. He can afford 1 loss in the title match. These two might face off again. The remaining 3 players as Spider mocks Jack McCarthy on out of the studio. It will be Jack McCarthy taking on the winner of Frankie and Hank for a shot at Jake Marsh in the title match.
Jake Marsh has looked at me and did a lot of this. I have no idea what he just said. I don't know if he's going to come back in here or not. If he doesn't come back within the first 5 points, I'm going to have to get Spider up in the booth because he just really just was like.
Yeah, Jake does a lot of hand signals that I don't know what they are.
It was good to see. That was the first game. We did see some body language, some emotion from Jake. He gave up a few points. It looked like he was starting to get away from him. You can tell how seriously he's taking this and how intense these next few games are going to be.
Now, walking in, Frankie, and walking out of the booth goes Hank. Loser goes home. Frankie had not been confident going into this tournament. I predicted he would win. But now he stays alive in the loser's bracket. Spider may pop into the booth here. I mean, I can also do a solo man booth if need be. Spider back into Stool Stream Stadium. The ref is now Dukes. 4 words that horrify any competitor. Spider into the booth. Spider, how's the reffing been for you today? Not much controversy. An all-time call by you with Hank off the ref booth.
Yep. I think it was pretty good. A little discrepancy. Smitty trying to pull a fast one on me.
Are you good now?
And,
That's par for the course for Smitty.
I hate to give in and give him what his suggestion was, but I did think it made most sense to just take it from the top and restart.
Before we vacate the booth, Lurch questioned a couple calls. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm glad we got it sorted out. I think ball doesn't lie, and the right person came out victorious. So Lurch complaints, just keep complaining. You can direct those to the committee.
Dude,
I'm going to keep reffing.
Sounds good.
Back
Thank you
to
to
Jake.
Spider. As always, the consummate pro.
What kind of complaining was Lurch doing?
He, on the very first point, he was like, did Jake's hand hit the table?
He complained about my serve going off the edge of the table, too,
Yeah.
on the sides.
He's got some crazy rules. All right.
You good?
0-0.
Jake Marsh back in the booth.
0-1. You want to hold on to these, Spider?
Spider
I need one.
getting a couple of the extra
Here.
Yes.
table tennis balls.
1-0. Hunz.
1-1.
Nope.
A big whiff by Frankie. Oh, my.
Oh.
2-1.
Frankie's typical game, though, is locking in typically in the middle of the game. That's where he's taking control so far in this tournament. 3-1 Hank,
Oh,
though.
Spider.
3-1.
Hank wants a shot. He wants to take on
You would get a chance of redemption with Jack.
Jake Marsh, but it would have to be Jack McCarthy first. The winner takes on Jack McCarthy.
It's interesting. The final 4
Come
The
on.
1, the 2, the 3. Then here's Mr. Cinderella, Frankie Borelli at number 6.
The 6 seed Frankie Borelli was not confident in his
Fucking
game. Has that
ridiculous.
many times. Looked like one of the better players, but he's down early big, 6-1.
Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry.
6-2. Spider. 6-3.
6-3. Frankie clawing back a
Stop
little
it,
bit, Jake.
stop
Hank
it.
goes long. It's a game of runs. 6-4 after 10 points. Hank with the serve.
You know what I'm looking out for, Jeff, is throughout the majority of this run for Frankie Borelli, he's been the first to 20 and has been in front. How will he play from behind?
He's had 2015 multiple times. Then it got to 2018 and then 2019
8-4.
against Lurch. He does like to play with the lead, but he typically doesn't grab that lead till the middle. It typically goes back and forth.
9-4.
9-4, though. Hank in much better shape than he
I
was earlier.
can't hit the table. Oh,
Spider just knocked a camera
That was
off.
our neck cam.
Net
Hopefully
cam
everything's
goes
okay.
down. Holy shit.
10-4.
Need a replay of that right now. Spider trying to work 50 jobs in here at one time. Shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, the net cam has been a great addition. We added it about 2 months ago. Gives us a nice look at the tape, and
there it goes.
Kaboom.
There goes net cam. Not bad, though.
I caught it.
He saved
Yeah.
it.
Could've been
10-4.
worse.
Good save by Spider. Hank with the lead. A pretty large lead in comparison to what we've seen with Frankie. You're right, Jake. This is the biggest hole
That's
Frankie's
just-
been in, and now Frankie upset with himself.
4-11.
11-4. Frankie serving down. He needed that. That's a confidence-boosting smash.
yeah, I mean, Frankie's forehand went on. I'd argue
Another one.
if we got this speed gun out here, he might have the most ferocious forehand in the office.
He does. That forehand is famous, and now it's 11-7. Frankie on the comeback trail again. Off the side of the table goes Hank. 11-8. Uh-oh. Oh, he wanted that bad, but it goes too high and long. 12-8, 20 points in. Hank with a decent advantage here.
12-8.
Never count out Borelli, though.
12-9.
3-point advantage.
Hank's backhand. He usually doesn't rely on that much, but he was locked in there, looking nice.
13-9.
No, that's stupid.
Hank a bit on the offensive here, too, in this match. Usually he's more of a defensive player. Up 14-9, into the net, 14-10.
4-0.
Frankie crosses double digits now. That
That
one
hit the
off
net and not the
net.
table, right?
Yeah, did not hit the table. Hit Hank's knee, but sailed long. 15-10. 11 away is Frankie.
I think my Uber's trying to get in here.
What?
I think my Uber Eats guy is stuck in the.
I was going to say, did
elevator.
Frankie premature and order an Uber to go home and be eliminated? I don't know what he was
He's
saying
calling
there.
me. Oh!
Fuck.
Point
Walking in.
Frankie. 15-11. Did the Uber driver help him there?
No.
That's long. One right back to Hank. Hank loving that.
Jeff, I don't know about the decision making on that shot from Frankie. You're down big, back against the wall. You're leaving all your cards on the table.
And that one hits off the bottom of the paddle. 17-11.
Then he can do that too.
A shot.
Those are the points he needs now. He has very little room for error, or he may be going home.
Ah, good shot.
Great shot by Hank. Looking like the 3 seed that he is.
Me too.
Can the top 3 seeds remain in this tournament when all's said and done? 18-13. Frankie trying to stave off elimination,
cock
and the
and
smash is
balls.
wide, yells cock and balls.
Wow.
19-13.
19-13, Hank,
Just,
the penultimate point.
Potentially.
2013.
You see how I squeezed that in over the weekend?
Isn't penultimate, that's gone. It's no longer potentially what it is an elimination for Frankie Borelli. The Cinderella run for Frankie, the 6th seed is over, and the top 3 seeds remain in the tournament. It will be a rematch of an earlier battle between Hank and Jack McCarthy, with the winner taking on you, Jake Marsh, who will have 2 opportunities, 2 chances to win this whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of work to be done. But no matter what happens, I think we can tip our cats to the tournament selection committee. The seedings all seem to work each other out because we never had a major upset more than like 2 or 3 difference in seed numbers. So great job to the committee.
I am going to turn this one over to you because my mother's been waiting downstairs to give her I have to give her my apartment keys for like 30 minutes, and I now
All right.
feel bad.
All good. I can run solo with this one.
Back before the last match. Exactly.
welcome inside the broadcast booth. Started with 10, down to 3, and would you believe it? It's the top 3 seeds in this tournament. Here's what's at stake. I've earned myself a chance to be 1 win away to win the tournament as the 1 seed. Right now you're seeing number 2 versus number 3.
Sorry.
Jack the number 2, Hank the number 3. This is the Losers Bracket Championship game. The winner of this will have to beat me 2 times in a row to become the champion. That's what's at stake here. The inaugural Stool Streams Olympic Table Tennis Tournament. Hank and Jack, they've gone back and forth before, both players capable of beating each other. Throw all that out the window, because whoever wins this game to 21 will have bragging rights over their competitor for the near future.
All right. 0 serving 0.
Hank starts off.
Much better start. 1-0.
Here's Jack McCarthy. Remember, the 2 of these guys met in the winners bracket semifinals, where Jack was very impressive. I believe it was 21-9 or 21-10, but that doesn't matter. They're all here. They're both here in this position. Winner goes to the championship match. Loser, the bronze medal. I will say, since this is the Olympics, I think the 3 of us have earned a medal.
2-2.
Twos.
So we'll be all taking home something. The loser of this gets bronze.
2-3.
The winner, a chance for gold. And it's McCarthy, who has the slight advantage in this losers bracket championship match.
Henry.
4-3.
Henry.
5-3.
A lot of Henrys from Lockwood, the commissioner. This from Jack.
5-4.
4-6. 4-7.
It's a let.
Lucky.
Very early in this match.
That's bad.
Another miss from Lockwood. He's
4-8.
being doubled up. 4 serving 8, and some help from the tape.
4-9.
From McCarthy. And he catches the edge there. All the bounces going his way. And those bounces are magnified even more when you're playing just 1 game to 21.
11-4.
That was a let. Once again, Dukes are official. Sometimes he's late, but you know what they say. It's better to be late than never sometimes. And Hank lashing it out right now. It is all Jack McCarthy in this tournament.
Don't do that. I got one. 13-5.
13 serving 5 in this losers bracket championship match. No help from the tape. I don't know what Hank would have done if that one went over as well. Jack's been getting all the bounces in this match. Oh, close to the live ball rule. Jack exhales.
6-14.
Nice serve from Hank. Still very much alive.
7-14.
Jack's still got 33% of his points to go, but you can't
7-15.
have a service error
So bad.
in that position.
8-15.
And another one, 2 out of 3.
I got one.
Time running out for the
17-8.
commissioner. He needs a miracle. And he catches the edge there from Jack,
18-8.
who can smell it. 2 points away.
19-8.
And it is 12 match points for Jack McCarthy.
28.
And that's it. Hank Lockwood earns a bronze medal, and Jack McCarthy is guaranteed silver. He has to beat me twice in a row to get gold. If not, I will take it. So the top 2 seeds move on to the championship match. Jake Marsh, Jack McCarthy for the gold. And I'm going to step down there. Jeff and Hank will take back over for our gold medal match. You see me and Jack. Remember, that doesn't include the loser's bracket, so he must beat me twice in a row to win it all. And we'll see you guys on the other side.
you're ready to go. My bad. We got another one of those green ones.
Yeah, we should. All right, we are back here. The championship match is, in parentheses, this could be 2. If Jack McCarthy can take down Jake here.
Grab a bunch of balls, too.
Jack cannot afford a loss. Jake can afford 1 loss, Hank. Hank, final thoughts on your match there. Congratulations on the bronze medal, though.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I'm not going to make excuses at a long weekend. My head's not fully into it. But Jack McCarthy plays well. He figured my game out. I can't seem to get over that hump. I used to be able to beat him pretty consistently, but lately that hasn't been the case.
I heard
I have always said put up or shut up time. If you don't perform today, it doesn't matter. And I can't. There's nothing I can say to Jack McCarthy anymore because he beat me when it counted.
I heard yesterday that Jack McCarthy got good sleep, good food, good rest. You had to scramble.
I'm sure.
In another time zone and state just to get back here. That had to be a toll that people should take into account when they're really figuring out who deserves to win or who is at a disadvantage.
And Jake Marsh is also traveling from a different time zone. Like you said, Jack McCarthy got to spend the whole day before in the Eastern time zone, and I do think that makes a huge difference. Jake's coming off of being in Colorado, high altitude.
Are you saying McCarthy's medal would have an asterisk on it?
I'm not saying that, but there might be some people in the chat
Mickey Mouse medal
who feel that way.
All right. Pete.
N. The thing is, you got to win twice too. Beating Jake Marsh twice in a row.
That's. I mean, I think Jack McCarthy can beat him. It's
Although
twice
he won,
in a row.
he did win twice in a row. Not but last week, so he does have it in him.
Yes.
What's the score?
0-2.
0-2. Jack McCarthy not on the board yet.
Not a great start. Not what he wants. Do not give Jake Marsh control.
0-3.
Oh, he's locked in.
He is locked the
Jake
fuck
Marsh
in.
is locked
he
in.
Cannot
he wants
lose.
It.
He absolutely cannot lose this tournament. He knows it, and he's feeling it right now. 5-0. Brutal start for Jack McCarthy. Serve not just broken, but swept.
Come on.
Dude, finger.
6-0.
And you hear the come on from Jake. He knows he's not even going to give Jack a chance. He's not going to give him any hope.
Oh, my goodness.
The ace.
He gets crossed up the ace. We have to see that
Hold
one
on, we're getting another look.
again.
I did get a racket on it, so
Absolutely
it's not an ace,
crosses
just for the
up
record.
Jack McCarthy. Holy cow.
Going down 0-7 in a tournament like this is nothing short of embarrassing. Absolutely disgusting, pitiful performance. Could not be me. Look at this. Just look at how locked in this guy is. Yes, he wants it. Oh, he knows it too.
7-love.
Whew.
The booth doing Jack McCarthy favors, not showing him have his ankle broken there.
Sorry.
And that one hits the net and goes over, but it's 8-0. A disaster for McCarthy, but finally gets a point, and he has to dig deep now.
Good shot.
And he is doing that.
Coming back a little
8-2,
bit,
one at a
showing
time.
life.
2-8.
This is where Jack's nonchalantness can actually be an advantage to him.
Sorry, Jake. My bad.
Off of Jake Marsh, a slam across the table.
2-9.
9-2. Jake very much in control, but gives one back.
3-9. Bring it up, man. 3-10.
Sorry.
He's getting all the help from the tape here,
3-11.
Jake.
The table loves Jake Marsh, and it shows. This is his room, his domain. He's feeling it.
12-3.
10 points away, or 9, excuse me. 12-3. Now it's 13-3.
13-3.
McCarthy knows it's about to be over. How quickly can Jake Marsh close this out? It's his room.
13-4.
He says he's the best in the office. Up by 9.
Good shot.
Jack McCarthy, though.
13-5.
Is he able to chip away? Showing he's the number 2, but it might be a
13-6.
distant space between him and Jake Marsh. Now 13-6. Slowed down a little bit for Jake Marsh. Off the ceiling, out of play. 20 points in, he has an 8-point lead, Hank.
Sits 14.
He wants this bad. Just look at his feet, active feet.
Don't miss
Jack McCarthy's making a lot of mistakes. He needs a
sits
miracle
15.
at this point if he's going to win this, pull this out.
15-6,
So
16-6, 10-point lead again. Jake, he's got life in his feet, and now an 11-point lead.
Nice shot, Jake. Sits 16.
Jack just enjoying it,
Said 17. My bad,
thinking about
Sorry.
all the friends he's going to show his silver medal to. Into the net goes Jake. 10-point advantage again, 4 points away
17.
from the gold medal.
17-8.
The first of many handed out this week.
Yeah, part 2 of the broad jump will be coming out later tonight.
Come on.
Into the net
18-8.
by McCarthy. That was maybe his one chance. 10-point advantage, 18-8. Jake Marsh, 3 points away. Now 2 points away. A light fist pump.
28.
And now here it is. Gold medal championship point for Jake Marsh. Will his dreams come true? And they do!
I am still the best in the office, baby!
Wow.
Jake Marsh is your gold medalist and ping pong champion of Barstool.
Oh, man, this is a sad display over here.
Great match.
The confetti's coming out, although I don't know if it is. These guys are having a tough time with it. Jake Marsh is the best in the office. He is still the best one here. There it is.
Thank you.
A little bit of confetti. What a performance.
3 confettis, to be exact.
What an absolutely dominant performance from Jake. He was the favorite going into it, and he proved why. Didn't let himself get in his own head. Didn't let his trip to Colorado get in his own head. He was focused. He was ready to go. He is the best in the office. Officially, he is the best one here, and he earned it. He earned it today.
He did. He earned it. The pressure was on him. The pressure was only on him. The pressure was on literally nobody except for Jake. I tweeted about it today. You and I discussed it. He had to win this tournament, or everything he did going into today meant absolutely nothing. But he backed it up. He won the gold medal. He sits atop the podium, and Jake Marsh is the champion of ping pong in the Barstool office.
Past 4 days, he's called 2 professional lacrosse games. He won the Part of My Take Mount Rushmore poll today. He won the Stool Streams Olympic ping pong tournament. What can't this guy do? Congratulations, Jake Marsh. And thanks to all the competitors. It was a good tournament, good event.
Ben Mintz, happy feet, one shining moment. You'll see Ben Mintz backed up against the wall a couple times. Let's see that championship gold medal point one more time, though. The final 3 points, they came by in a flurry for Jake Marsh. When he saw it in his eyes, he knew it was over, and there it is saying, I am still the best in the office, and then him with a Dick Vitale baby at the end as well. The gold medal moment for Jake Marsh. Jack McCarthy wins the silver, and he's scared out of his mind, running away. Wow. Hank, congratulations to you as well, though, on the bronze medal. You come in third as Mincy scampers on out of the studio. Ben Mintz falls short as well. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Once again, your gold medalist and Olympic champion from the United States of America, it's Jake Marsh. Good night, everybody.